At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com. First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd. The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain Athletics. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School Athletics. Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, you have officially made it to the weekend. Friday night action here in the Frontier League on Tonganoxie Sports Live between the Chieftains and the Braves. Is presented by Kansas Insurance. They believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how they can help you protect what matters most, call them at 913-369-6600. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Renner live here at the Braves Field House at Bonner Springs High School for our doubleheader tonight between the Chieftains and the Braves. And we were at home last night. We got to see the dinner and the duel, the varsity wrestling duel between Tonganoxie and Holton. Meanwhile, the varsity basketball teams are on the road at Heritage Christian Academy, splitting the doubleheader. The girls coming up just a little bit short in a rough one, 55-36. The boys handling their business, though, coming back 46-43, or what we're even hearing in a win that probably should have been close to about double digits for the Chieftain boys squad, as the Chargers did make a late comeback into this one. So now we focus in on our first game between the girls varsity teams. For Bonner, they're coming in 6-8 overall on the year, losers of 3 of their last 4. Meanwhile, for Tonganoxie, 3-11 on the year, looking to pick up their 4th win of the season. A week ago at Turner, they picked up a dominant road win, 48-5. It's going to be a little bit more of a challenge here tonight, but against a Bonner squad, again, losers of 3 of the last 4, 7 of the 11 varsity rostered up, sophomores or younger, so a little bit younger, less experienced squad for the Bonner Braves team that we have seen in years past when we've had, for example, Mariah Noel and many others on the team. So another good tester for Coach Loomis' squad. Yeah, no question about it, partner. And, the Chieftains really played the girls tough, and as well as the boys in the tournament. So hopefully looking for a little better outcome tonight for both squads. I'm looking forward to it in this one, and you are now watching the S&S Body pregame show. Since 1972, S&S Body Shop has been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto, body, and repair work. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call and make your appointment today at 913-369-3193. We're going to step aside here for a moment, and we'll be back with starting lineups and the opening tip-off brought to you by Lynch Real Estate. And all that and more coming up next year on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active. The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain Game Day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West Campus or go to tongirec.org.
Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, these starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Team Tongi, as they've donated more than $190,000 to local Tonganoxie families. To learn how you can help make a difference and to learn about upcoming Team Tongi events, check out their website at www.teamtongi.com.
Bonner Springs High School staff and administration, along with the Bonner Springs Police Department, are on hand to assist in tonight's activities. We'd also like to take this time to remind everyone that tonight's game is being live streamed, so anyone unable to attend can watch the game in real time from any computer or smartphone. If you know anyone unable to attend tonight's game, tell them to simply go to bravesbroadcast.live to watch tonight's game. That's bravesbroadcast.live. And now at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as the Bonner Springs High School Pep Band plays our national anthem. And now, here are your starting lineups for tonight's game, starting with the visiting Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains, led by head coach Mitch Loomis. At guard, a sophomore, number 1, Alyssa Shonek. At guard, a sophomore, number 15, Emerson Maslak. At guard, a senior, number 21, Mariah Herrera. At forward, a freshman, number 33, Abby Schuler. And at forward, a senior, number 34, Sage Isaacs. And now, here are your starting lineup for the Bonner Springs Lady Braves, led by head coach Pete Leslie and assistant coaches Jacob Markovich, Jesse Nez, and Cody Scott. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 2, Kirsten Leslie. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 4, Naya Anderson. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 15, Lakin Buell. At forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 24, Addison Thompson. And at forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 25, Chastity Sample.
We are officially ready to get this one started here tonight. The opening tip-off coming up is brought to you by Lynch Real Estate. They're your hometown real estate company that will help you buy your first home all the way to your dream home. Visit Dan Lynch and his team today in Tonganoxie. And you've been watching the S&S Body pregame show. Quarter number 1, getting ready to get started here between the Braves and the Chieftains on Tonganoxie Sports Live. And we always like to give out our keys to the game, brought to you by First Security Bank, your new locally owned community bank in Tonganoxie. Stop by and meet their friendly staff today. First Security Bank, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics. So in the center, it'll be Leslie, number 2 for Bonner. Went in the tip and making her first start at the varsity level this year. Addie Schooler, number 33, filling in for the injured Lakin Bennett, not suited up for this matchup.
Yeah, it looks like Lakin has that hand injury. She's had it taped up, but now it looks like it's in a splint, so must have been a little bit more serious.
First shot attempt just off for the Chieftains. Braves coming back the other way, down low, going up strong and banking it in. Addison Thompson.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a challenge for the Chieftains tonight. Is they're going to be giving up a lot of size in about 3 of the positions anyway. So they've struggled with that. With that in the past, but hopefully tonight they can come out and do something with it here, because they're going to open up in a zone, it looks like. Well, nope, now they dropped off to man-to-man.
And obviously, notoriously, and we've talked about it with the ball care for the Chieftains a couple times this year, and the Bonner Springs defense, what they've been notoriously in the past few years, that three-point attempt is just off under their head coach, Coach Leslie. Very aggressive on defense. They like to get active with the hands, try to swat that ball away, get into the passing lanes. Use that aggressiveness against them a little bit if possible, because you know what's going to be happening tonight, and if you don't take care of the basketball again, it's going to make it really, really tough for Tonganoxie to come in here tonight and walk out with a victory.
Well, and you know, another one of the keys, partner, is since they're giving up some size differences in some of these positions, they're going to have to block out on the defensive board to limit the Braves to one shot. Those second chance points will come back and bite you.
Her first personal.
Have our first foul of the game on Chastity Samble. Second team foul for the Braves since Emerson Maslak. Our first trip to the free throw line in this one here. First one away for Emerson is good. Another kind of underlying key of the game, if we want to go to, is the free throw shooting. As it's been a little bit, it's slumped a little bit in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, it really has.
Maslak off to a good start, knocking down both attempts here.
It's a good start tonight.
And just like that, we're tied up early at 2-2.
Yeah, this Braves Arena is really one of the nicer venues
you can
in the Frontier League.
Yep. In the Frontier League, it just really, if any, you can even throw into UKC, the United Kansas Conference, and also have a lot of the schools around the area. It's a really nice setup here, and they got great staff, great administrators here as well. Drive in, missing it, but hacked on the arm first is Leslie.
Probably going to be on Shonick.
And it will be on Shonick for her first of the game, and a chance to retake the lead at the line for Tristan Leslie, a 5'10 senior, one of the two seniors on this Bonner Springs team. We mentioned they got 11 suited up tonight, 7 of them sophomores or freshmen, 2 seniors and 1 junior. So a fairly young squad for this year's Bonner Springs Lady Braves team. Takes her time. Second one on the way is good.
So both teams starting off strong at the line.
4 straight for the last points in this game coming from the charity stripe. Shonick bringing it up to Floorway State. No hesitation, just can't get it to bank in, but a tip by Schooler. It's collected by Isaacs. They'll keep this possession alive.
That's going to be a second chance for the Chieftains.
Schooler goes up strong. Almost had another chance in it, ripped away by Thompson underneath.
She's been a force on the boards here to start this game.
Free ball on the way, does not go. Offensive rebound by Leslie. Yeah. She goes up strong, and she will go right back to the free throw line, collecting on the miss from Anderson, Nia Anderson. One of the 2 Anderson sisters on this team. Nia, number 4, Ava Anderson, number 3. And a chance to extend the lead at the line for Bonner Springs, and our player spotlight tonight brought to you by Brothers Market. You can check out their weekly ads and specials in store or online at shopbrothersmarket.com, where they treat you like family. And I think I usually give this over to you, but I think you and I, great minds think alike. I'm going to put Addie Schooler into the player spotlight tonight. The young freshman making her first varsity start. Already saw her what she can do impactfully on the boards, on the offensive end. Has a chance to keep those extra possessions alive for Otongi.
Yeah, she's cool and collected in there. I've really been impressed with her maturity on the floor. There's a big 3 right there.
Was
Mariah Herrera. I think they're going to get that on. What did they call a foul? No. I think it's just out of bounds. I was going to say, Alyssa Shonick was really close to picking up her second foul there. Addie deflected that pass.
Another one put up just a little strong. Isaac's there to collect.
And that's what's going to be important is screening out and getting on the defensive boards, because you just can't give the Braves extra chances.
Maslak trying to make it back-to-back. It doesn't quite go. Shonick just out of position underneath. Can't bring in the rebound. Here come the Braves back the other way.
Chieftains do a good job getting back in transition.
On the drive, says Samble pivoting. Met by Isaacs, cutting her off on the drive. Thought about taking the three. We'll pass it along. That was Thompson back in the hands of Leslie. He's got 3 early in this one, all from the free throw line. Drive right side, double team. Takes it with her. 3 ball on the way is nothing but net for Samble. Three balls flying early in this one. Gives Bonner back the lead, 8-5.
Yeah, she was wide open on that, too.
Shawnee calling up Schooler, trying to set the pick, gets it, drives on the left side, kick out. Isaacs, far corner 3. That's on the way. It's a little short. Schooler deflected. Mazlak deflected now. Strong defense inside, but it's poked away by Shawnee. A lot of contact, no whistles. Finally, one comes in. And after all that, it'll be Emerson Mazlak going to the free throw line. A lot of chances there for the Chieftains. It's a good defense. Letting them play it out down low in the lane. Emerson Mazlak right back to the free throw line for Tonganoxie.
Alyssa Shonik all over that play right there, extending it for the for the Chieftains.
Maddie Schooler also in there getting her hands. He's already coming close to a handful of offensive rebounds just in this first quarter.
Mm-hmm. He's been effective under there.
Straight bounce and falls down for Mazlak. She's 3 for 4 at the line. Pull up just from beyond the elbow, doesn't go.
Nice job
snagged.
crashing the boards there by the Chieftains.
Always one way or another. Alyssa Shonik finds a way around crashing the boards. 30-second timeout here by Coach Loomis, and we'll go ahead and take it with him. A picture-in-picture timeout here on Tonganoxie Sports Live as we'll be right back in 30 seconds.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
And it's just a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Loomis.
Yeah, Coach was emphasizing blocking out on rebounds down there, so it's one of those keys that he thinks is important too.
Drive in by Shonik.
Nice
With right
drive.
hand, she puts it up. Contact two. Thompson, she collects her first bucket, and we're tied again for the third time at 8 apiece. No hesitation. Once she got around the defender and the drive on the right side and that right-hand floater, she loves to do that with the offhand.
Yep.
Kisses it off the glass.
Yes, that's a good catch too, partner, because she is a natural lefty. She finished that with her right hand. That's a mark of a good player.
Yeah, initially called it a 3-ball. I thought it was a 3-ball. Let's say the foot was on the line. It's only a long two for Kirsten Leslie. That does give Bonner Springs back the lead 10-8. Shonik on the drive again
Wow.
with that right hand. This one doesn't fall. Isaacs had a chance. Schooler's still fighting for it near the baseline. And that's going to keep it down here with the Chieftains. Really impressed with her motor and going after the loose balls here.
Yeah, she never seems to get flustered either. I like that. Her demeanor is really beyond her years, I think. Maturity.
And overall, it just seems like a really coachable player out there. Shonik with the give from Isaacs. Straight bounce off the back of the backboard. They won't whistle it dead. It's tipped out. They'll say last touch by Isaacs. It'll be Bonner Springs basketball. Yeah, we always say when we get here early before these varsity games, we're usually always watching the girls' JV game. Addie Schooler always starting there. We see her get to play some minutes. And even at the JV level with Coach Eckert, always very, very coachable. Like you had mentioned, has a great demeanor, never gets down about herself, never gets frustrated, just cool, calm, and collective.
Yep, never gets too high or too low.
Exactly. Inbound quickly to Leslie, gets her own rebound. This is Billings fresh into the game. Got the rebound underneath, a kick out, drive in through the lane, and a stop. Good defensive collapse for the Chieftains. Leslie still putting it up, ricocheted around, and Herrera comes away with it. Now under 2 minutes left to go in this opening quarter. Jonick driving again, high off the glass, doesn't quite fall, and a rebound pulled in by Love. Her and Billings fresh into the game for Bonner Springs.
Yeah, she made that drive off the screen by Schooler.
Says Anderson gets a screen, trying to get loose from Shonick, stops at the left elbow, gives off to Leslie. Back to Anderson, she goes right here at the left wing, gets space, pops up a three. It's good!
Three-pointer by Nia Anderson.
You can tell that was the shot that she wanted. She was looking for it, was patient, waiting for the screen from her teammate, ends up putting it down. This one 50-50, and it's a jump ball. The pass from Herrera just a little out of reach of Addie Schooler, and that'll give it back to Bonner.
Well, she passed it into double coverage too, so probably not the window she wanted.
Lila Carlton checking in for Tonganoxie, the first substitution of the game for Coach Loomis. And in case you're just now joining us, Lakin Bennett in street clothes, not suited up, did not make the start. Addie Schooler starting in her spot. As that already what is fairly a shallow bench for Coach Loomis is getting a little bit shallower tonight. Beal with the give to Billings, swinging it around. Anderson to Leslie. It does not fall for three, but the long rebound tracked and put back up for three from Anderson. Still doesn't go. And Tongan comes away with the rebound. Now under 40 seconds. Shonick, left side, doesn't quite go.
She's had some good looks, although it's been under pressure.
Leslie underneath the Billings, goes up strong and is fouled. That'll be the first of the game on Schooler.
Fouls on Addie Schuler, her first personal. Meredith Billings at the line.
Personal as the fourth team foul of this quarter, or Tonganoxie 3 team fouls for Bonner Springs. Meredith Billings, number 43, a 5'11 sophomore at the line. She knocks it out on the front end. We've had 3 ties, last one at 8. And Bonner has gone on a little bit of a run here.
That's going to go out of bounds to Bonner.
Currently in the middle of a 6-0 run. A little bit awkward there from Billings. Everything looks to be okay. Leslie splitting defenders and a kick out. Samples 3 on the way. Does not go. And Isaacs tracks down to go box out from Billings. And now the Chieftains prime position for the final shot. It's in the hands of Shonick. Gets a screen. Again, head of steam. Just a little too high off the glass that time.
Got her own rebound, though.
Jump ball. And we'll stay down here, but really short time, 1.4 seconds before time expires.
Yeah, you're going to have to catch and shoot this.
Lob is in. Isaacs got to put up a shot there, but does not do it. Got to be a little bit more aware of the time there. Loomis not happy with that final possession going down. It ends after 1 quarter. Bonner 14, Tonganoxie 8. We'll be back with more after this on your home of the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Second quarter action gets started here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Sheridan. 14-8 lead for the Braves. 3 ties, no lead changes. Bonner has led the whole entire way. Last tie was at 8-all, and it's been a 6-0 run for Bonner ever since. Good deflection by Sage. Couldn't get it, though. It stays with Bonner.
Good hustle by Sage there.
We had Thompson check back into the game out of that timeout for Bonner Springs. Sample with it right now. Plenty of room. Decides not to shoot it, though. This Chieftain crowd trying to get loud, rally behind their defense, looking to get a stop and take it back on the other side. Already 40 seconds plus chewed up on this one possession. 3 ball for Leslie, no good. Ricocheted out. I believe it's last off of Thompson, and the official agrees. It'll be Tonganoxie basketball. In the hands of Schooler, gives to Herrera, to Maslak, a head fake. Gonna drive baseline, good drive in and a good finish. Emerson Maslak, leading scorer for the Chieftains now with 5.
Yeah, that was a nice head fake, and she just took it right to the rack.
Most importantly, ends that 6-0 run for Bonner. Both teams now in double digits on the evening. Looking to go down inside. It goes to the right side. This is Anderson. Late give. Thompson now back to Leslie near the left wing. She's guarded by Isaacs. Now they'll go down low. Double team there. It was Maslak and Shonick. Shonick was the one that got a paw on it and knocked it loose, forcing a turnover.
Yeah, you take advantage of it here.
Herrera finds Shonick with space. Jab step, now puts a 3 ball up, and it's good. Staring right in the face of the defender. Getting tripped up on the play is Thompson. And she appears to be in some pain and discomfort.
Looked like she fell on her hip.
Yeah.
That's kind of what she's holding.
Well, third name's okay with that 3 ball from Alyssa Shonick. Now with 5 points on this game as well so far. Has it with that 1 point for the Chieftains.
Yeah, we got a good one going on tonight so far.
It was 2 years ago was the last time that we were inside this gymnasium here at the Braves Fieldhouse, and it was the Tongi Ladies Chieftain team that was led at that time by Reagan Seba, among many, many others that were coming into this game that at this point in the season where things hadn't been so great in the first half. They closed out on a good streak to end January. And at the start of February, they came in here to the Fieldhouse, had a gutsy performance. You and I on the call, we said it was their best game that they had that whole entire season as they beat the Bonner Springs Braves. This team looking to pretty much do the exact same thing, and perfectly fitting it being today Groundhog's Day. I've been really pleased with the defensive effort.
Yeah.
Or Tonganoxie as well. Very assignment sound, which we've seen. Maybe the communication could be lacking at times, blown assignments. So far, none of that really tonight.
Yeah, but we've seen some good communication, and they're switching on the screens.
Good pass, Herrera from Isaacs gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay at this end.
They're really doing a good job on the defensive board so far.
Lava's up to Isaacs, right back to Shonick. Drive in on Sample, contact, misses the shot, tips it back out. Anderson trying to save it. It'll stay here. That ball ricocheted around a couple times. Melissa Shonick, obviously no fear driving into the lanes, been trying to do it herself tonight so far. She's got 5. She's guarded here by Buell. Now the ball works its way into the near corner to Isaacs. Baseline has space. Herrera, extra pass. Shonick, wide open three. Doesn't go. Schooler with the rebound, though.
Nice job, Eddie.
Thompson couldn't bring it in underneath, trying to clear it out. Plenty of Braves in the area and a lane violation.
Well, Eddie couldn't get out of there because she'd used her dribble, so she's got to have help coming to her.
Thompson was closing in on her. Love, number 11, was also in the area for Bonner. But still got to love the effort of Addie getting down in the post with multiple defenders around her, multiple bodies around her, and still fighting hard for those loose balls and getting the rebounds.
Yeah, she's doing a good job blocking out and rebounding on the defensive end. That's been huge so far.
Posted up on the low block. That's Thompson on Schooler. She comes up and gets the screen for Anderson, and now gives to Love. Quickly now to Buell. Buell takes the double team with her, leaves Love wide open for the easy two.
See, that was a miscommunication on Tongi's part. They didn't switch on the screen.
And Buell dribbled with the right hand, took the double team with her, left Love wide open on the left side. Back in front by 3 is Bonner. Shonick, more space. 3-ball, doesn't go. Maslach there for the uncontested rebound. Tried to go up strong through contact. Love had it, taken away by Shonick. Up and under. Acrobatics, keeping it alive, and 2 more free throws earned by Alyssa Shonick.
And earned is right because she poked that ball away from one of the Braves players and put it back up.
That was Love down there that just had it with both hands, and Shonick pesky with the hands, swatting it out.
She's got really quick hands. Oh.
Second miss from the line tonight for the Chieftains. Maslach trying to make it a 2-point game. Second one up in the air and buckets. Four of 6 on the night from the line for Tongi. Isaac's poking that one loose from Anderson. He's got to wait for some help to come her way, and a timeout taken by Coach Leslie. So he knew the walls were starting to close in. Shonick almost poking it away near the timeline. Just a quick one here. 16-14 ball game. Braves on top of the Chieftains. Back after this on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Coming out of the quick timeout by Coach Leslie or Bonner. Both teams have burned a couple 30-second timeouts here in this first half. Under 3.5 left to go till we hit the locker rooms for halftime. 16-14 game with the Braves leading the Chieftains right now. But this has been a mighty, well-rounded effort for Tonganoxie so far. Been getting it done. Good communication on the defensive end, crashing the boards, not giving it up too many second and third chance opportunities on the offensive end. Quick and active with the hands and crashing the boards. And there's a good shot put up by Herrera. So we got 3 players with 5 points. Shonick, Maslach, and Herrera.
Yeah, a little mid-range jumper there. Looked really nice.
Now we'll have a potential and one play here at the other end. It's Buell, number 15, her first bucket of the game. Have a chance to cap off the 3-point play at the line. Second foul of the game picked up on Sage as Carlton comes off the bench and into the game. Isaacs will head out for a moment.
Lila Carlton always a threat from 3-point land, too.
She's out there with Schooler, Maslach, Herrera, and Shonick. But cannot finish the 3-point play as Buell. It stays 18-16.
Oh,
good drive, extra pass, Maslach, beautiful.
Yes. Wide open. Sam, we've talked about so many times you drive the basket, good things happen. She drew the defense to her. They collapsed. She kicked it out to the open shooter. Wow, long range three.
Well short.
Yeah.
And again, the boxing out underneath Maslach and company, having no contest on that. They let it go out of play.
Yep.
Monter not bringing any kind of full court pressure or anything yet in this ball game.
No.
So Chieftains currently with their first lead of the game, 19-18. Double team on Shonik, another kick out, swinging it around. Maslach on the head fake, but traveled with it.
Yeah, she pulled that pivot foot right before she put the dribble down.
Thompson handoff, Leslie driving through the lane and finishing with the right hand.
Leslie.
Yeah, no weak side help there. She got a straight run to the basket.
Second lead change of the game puts the Braves back up by 1. Carlton, threat for 3, comes up just a little short, and a rebound pulled in by Buell. Up the court it goes. Anderson had it, lost her footing, hit the deck pretty hard.
She twisted her ankle. I saw that. That's owie.
Holding around the ankle and shin area, that hurts.
Yeah, she rolled that ankle pretty good.
We're going to have a timeout here on the floor. They're going to attend to her, and we'll go ahead and step aside for a moment. Tongi down by 1, 20-19, 1:27 left to go here before halftime.
Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active.
Good for her. She's walking it off.
Yeah, walking it off on her own power, which is really great and encouraging to see after any kind of injury like that. It could be an ankle sprain, a high ankle sprain. Good to see that she is okay, and hopefully we can see her back into this game. Imagine she'll probably get checked out for due with the injury and the stoppage in the game. As it looks like coming in for her will be Billings, number 43. And Chieftains get the ball back down by 1, just under a minute and a half left to go here in the second.
Nice drive by Maslach there.
Herrera puts another one up, in and out.
She did everything right. It just didn't go down for her.
Herrera usually a quiet figure as far as offensive scoring. Maybe potentially in a breakout game tonight. She's got 5 already here tonight. That could be another key in unlocking a whole other dimension of this offense and for this Tonganoxie team if Herrera can start becoming a more consistent scorer.
Yeah.
She does great defensively, has some of the best handles on the team.
Now see, they communicated on that switch, and then they switch right back. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Samble with it, takes the screen from Thompson. Now to Billings, beyond the arc. Jumping the pass, Emerson Maslach. And wisely just slowing it down, getting it to Shonik. She'll drive in on Samble, is swatted away. Samble and Billings, I think both got a piece of that one. Buell up the way to Leslie. Flies by Herrera and puts it in.
I want to try and get a good shot here.
5 seconds now. A 3 could tie it going into the locker room. Shonik, good look. It's on the way. Deflected by Leslie. The good closeout defense. No whistle. Coach Loomis infuriated. Thought there was some contact on the arm and hand area. You see him coming out meeting the official. They're saying all ball.
He said all ball.
Loomis not liking the call there, but still a great first half for Tonganoxie. Hanging tough with the Bonner Springs Braves. Down 3, 22-19 going into halftime, and we will be right back to break it all down. And the White Birch Property Realty Executives halftime show coming up next, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at MidwestCarpetCenter.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome in the White Birch Property Realty Executives halftime show here on Tonganoxie Sports Live at White Birch Properties. You have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house and lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007. A close one here, a one-possession game at halftime. 22-19, Bonner leading Tonganoxie. Game one of our doubleheader between the Braves and the Chieftains. And Gotta say, we'll get the point totals real quick. On the Tongi side, only 3 players collecting points in that first half. Alyssa Schoenick with 6, Emerson Maslak with 8. The lead scorer for the Chieftains, and Mariah Herrera with 5. On the flip side for Bonner Sprague's leading all scores is Leslie, number 2. She has 9. And outside of that, it's just been 1 bucket or less for the rest of the team. And that's how we get here to 22-19. Let's start first on the defensive end of the floor for this Tonganoxie squad. Really, really impressed with the way they've been handling things tonight, been finding ways to crash the boards, not allowing too many second and third chance opportunities, but most importantly, their communication has been really, really well tonight. There's only been maybe 1 or 2 examples of somebody being wide open and leading to points for Bonner Springs, but still the communication, Coach Loomis, we hear him preach it every single game from the bench to communicate, talk to each other. He's got to be really pleased right now for this
I don't
squad.
think there's any question about it. Other than 1 blown assignment, I think they played pretty soundly. I think, and it looks like Coach Loomis has got a good game plan here. The Lady Chieftains only down by 3 here at halftime. They're still in this thing, and hopefully make a few first half adjustments and come out strong in the second half.
So for the offensive end, we'll take a quick detour. We'll take a check-in of our player spotlight tonight. Again, brought to you by Brothers Market. Check out their weekly ads and specials at brothersmarket.com, where they treat you like family. It was Addie Schooler because she was filling in for Lakin Bennett, not playing, not suited up for this game, so she got her first start at the varsity level here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Not sure if she made the start last night at Heritage Christian Academy while we were doing the varsity wrestling duel back at home. Has no points to this game yet, but her presence has been felt on the offensive boards. How many second chances did she give Tonganoxie in that first half?
Well, she's done a good job on both ends of the floor on crashing the glass and setting screens and setting up players. Yeah, she doesn't have any points, but her fingerprints are all over this game.
As far as offensive production for Tonganoxie, I like what they've been doing, driving in. We saw them driving in early and often. That's forced the Bonner defense kind of collapse a little bit. We've seen the kickouts and the three balls put up. Emerson Maslak knocked one down. Alyssa Schoenig knocked one down, and Mariah Herrera has knocked one down. And they've had good looks. They haven't been ill-advised three-pointers. They've been good, wide-open looks. So for the offensive game plan, is there anything you're changing or you're trying to do different here in the second half, or are you just trying to keep it more of the same?
I think you got to be happy with what's going on so far. I think you want to keep driving the basket, and if you can't finish at the rack, then kick it out to an open teammate, because Bonner is collapsing when they drive the ball, so that means somebody's open.
In our first half recap, that was brought to you by the Tonganoxie Public Library, as they're proud to support the community in helping to provide exceptional community events for children and families through excellence, inclusion, persistence, and collaboration. Learn more at their website, thetonganoxielibrary.org. We're going to step aside. Third quarter action on the other side of the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain basketball.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at sandsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
We are now ready to start of the third quarter. Right now here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, 22-19 lead for Bonner Springs. Still anybody's ball game at this time. Maslak trying to tie it up, can't quite do it. And the first shot falls off for Tongan. It's pulled in by Anderson, who gives it up to Buell. Now this is Samble, who fires a three, and it's short off the iron, so both teams trade off a couple of missed threes. Here come the Chieftains in transition. Addie Schooler on the right side. Nobody stopping Shawnick or Schooler.
Yeah, and hats off to Shawnick right there, because you want to reward the big person coming down, hustling down to help you out. So she gave it up, and Schooler got the bucket.
On that left side, and a late foul called. It's going to be on Maslak, who I believe has just picked up her first, but a little bit ill-advised there. Wide open on that left side. Leslie gets the drive in, and right when she puts it up, gets the foul call.
Yeah, well, instead of moving her feet to take the charge, she kind of reached in. They're going to call that every time.
That got just a little bit behind. That's the second of the game on Maslak, as Leslie keeps off the three-point play. She now has 12 and is the leading scorer among both teams. Back to a 4-point game. Largest lead of the game has been 6. Nice little right-hand hook. Put some air under it for Shawnick. She's got 8.
Got to look down low. Somebody's so wide open. Got a real mismatch down there. You got Shawnick on. Well, they switched off now.
And still no sign of Anderson for Bonner Springs in this game, so it's Billings that comes out and starts. Leslie fires a three, pulled in by Buell underneath, swatted away by Shawnick. Maslak getting down, jump ball called. That will keep it down here with Bonner Springs.
Yeah, but that hustle right there kept Bonner from getting an easy bucket.
And we didn't see that too many. It was right in the heart of the lane, and Buell was right there. Uncontested rebound. Did not see that a lot in the first half from Tonganoxie.
No, we did not.
Samble lets it fly again for 3. This time it's good. Puts the 3 fingers in the air, gives the Braves back a 5-point lead. And her second from downtown. Herrera with the drive, late give. Schooler can't bring it in. It's a turnover and an empty possession.
Yeah, that was a tough try for Addie there to get that before it went out of bounds.
Another part we didn't really touch on the halftime show. That's only the 4th turnover of the game for Tonganoxie. Awesome. So they've had better ball, taking care of the basketball has been a much higher priority tonight.
Yep.
Really, neither teams have been turnover. I had Bonner down for 2. Leslie gives it on the screen, a cut, and puts it in off the glass.
Leslie.
Yeah, Chieftains need to stop the run right now.
3 on the way, and it's good, and the near side for Emerson Maslak.
That's what the doctor ordered right there.
So it was the largest lead of the game.
That was good defense by Schooler there. Did you see that? She went straight up.
2 Braves collide in on each other, going for that loose ball. They'll have it be Chieftain basketball, 30-26, 5:32 mark of period number 3. Lila Carlton checks in for the first time in this half. And they'll bring out Emerson Maslak, who just knocked down the 3-pointer on the last offensive possession.
I think I called Schooler. I think that was actually Sage Isaacs down there with that block.
Here's Isaacs. Head fake will drive in, goes up, and foul.
That's a good job right there. You either score or go to the line. Sage has struggled a little bit from the line here. Hopefully she can knock these down.
The Chieftains went 4 of 6 from the line in the first half.
That's not bad.
In a close game like this, got to make your buckets when you have the chances. It rattles off on the front end.
Did everything but go down.
Couple of bounces, second one on the way for Sage. Too strong, she goes 0 for 2. Leslie back the other way in a hurry, finds Buell underneath. Thompson catch and shoot over. Schooler doesn't go, and Addie pulls in the loose ball for the Chieftains. Herrera extra pass to Isaacs, wanted to go down low to Schooler. She was starting to cut the other way. Now defenders closing in. Knocked loose. Shawnick able to collect near the timeline. She'll drive. Another kick out. to Herrera straight ahead. She blows by the defender straight off the back iron. A couple of looks on that possession for Tonganoxie, but it doesn't end at any point. Still down by 4, 30-26. Samble open, knocks it down.
Three-pointer by Chastity Samble.
And you're going to have to find her. She's hot. You're going to have to get out and get a hand in her face.
Her second three ball in the third quarter, her third overall in the game.
Now Bonner Springs in a zone. Nice drive by
Sonic
Sage.
Gets the assist as she dished it to Isaacs, who drove in and did the rest. First bucket of the game for Isaacs. Makes it 33-28. Timeout on the floor by Tonganoxie. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Chieftain basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Across the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Colton McCann, his third touchdown of the game.
Like in the net, and it'll be a point for Baldwin. A first touch volley. The substituted forward across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan.
At an opening on the near side. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. Kaplinger will take it to the house.
Coming off that last bucket from Sage Isaacs, it'll be Braves basketball, and for the first time now, we're going to see some full court pressure from either team.
Yeah.
Bill staying with her laterally. It's Shawnick. Great defensive awareness there. Maslak hitting the deck. Leslie open, will drive in. Contact to Isaacs, and it falls down.
Basket by Kirsten Leslie.
Yeah, that was a tough basket right there. Well defended by the Chieftains.
16 points in the game for Kirsten Leslie.
Nice.
Nice finish underneath by Shawnick, up and under with the offhand.
Yeah, and a nice assist there by Emerson Maslak.
Back to a 5-point game. Samble on the drive is fouled. That's going to be another one on Maslak. That'll be number 3.
Yeah, I was going to say she's got to be careful here.
Fouls on Emerson Maslak, her third personal. Chastity Sample, the line shooting 2.
Mariah Herrera will be checking in again. Another important factor of this, with Lakin Bennett not being able to start this game, that short bench for Coach Loomis. Don't really see him go more than 3 deep. It means his bench is even more shallow tonight. Schooler's been playing probably her most minutes that she has at the varsity level this season. And Lila Carlton's really been the only one to come off the bench for Tonganoxie's 6-man rotation. It's time for the largest lead of the night for the Braves. 3 ball from Herrera doesn't go. Schooler had a chance, but good box out by Samble.
Yeah, that was a good box out.
She tries to fight any harder for that basketball, gets called for the over and back and picks up. Would be her second foul of the game. Just got to let that one go.
Yeah.
Now under 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. Samble has been hot from beyond the arc. She drives in on Herrera. Stops, foot on the line for Thompson, and she banks it in.
Anderson Thompson.
Now looking for a bucket here for the Chieftains. Now low, looking for Schooler, out of the reach. And another turnover, number 5 of the game for Tonganoxie. Samble, another one left short. Bodies colliding inside, no whistles. Here come the Chieftains back the other way. A 3-on-2, Shawnick taking the charge inside, doesn't go. Had Schooler open on that right side. Coach Loomis, hand over his face, not liking the selection on that chance there for the Chieftains. And that will be Tongi basketball last off the sneaker of Love, number 11. As Mazlak will check back in and Isaacs will head out for a quick breather. Mazlak slinging it across. On the far side, Carlton goes down low to Schooler, puts it on the ground to Herrera, and she walked with it. And the empty possessions now starting to pile up here for Tonganoxie, down by 9.
There's still single-digit lead for the Chieftains. For the Braves, but the Chieftains need to get a stop here.
And this offense for Bonner has been hot and has woken up here in the third quarter, led by Samble. He's got 6 points alone in this third quarter, 9 total on the game. Approaching a minute and a half left to go. Buell one-on-one with Herrera, gives to Samble. She's guarded by Shawnick. Again with the quick hands, and it's off the knee of Samble. Yeah, credit the quick, slight hands of Alyssa Shawnick. And now points here for the Chieftains would be huge, capitalizing and getting some points off turnovers as Isaacs will come back in and Addie Schooler will head out.
Yeah, I'd like to cut into this lead before the fourth quarter starts.
Isaacs out there with Carlton, Mazlak, Shawnick, Herrera. Moving it along the arc.
Oh,
back near top, pass deflected. Shawnick wisely letting it go out of play. Seeing this Bonner defense get a little bit tighter on defense inside the lane.
Yeah, they're picking them up a little further out.
Herrera will drive. There's the good kick out. Big three on the way. It's good! Lila Carlton, big one.
Yeah, I told you she was a threat.
Back to a 6-point game. Samble trying to answer. She does.
Man, she's on fire. It's got to be her third or fourth three.
This is her fourth. You're right. Loose ball. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Okay. 11 of her 14 all coming here in the third quarter for Chastity Samble. Now approaching 20 seconds of counting. Mazlak will fire. She answers. 3 balls. You get a 3. You get a 3. And Mazlak gets a 3 there.
It's raining threes.
Second 3 ball of the third quarter for Emerson Mazlak as well. Leslie on the drive. Contact on Isaacs. And 2 free throws on the way with 3.8 seconds left to go in the quarter. And that will be foul number 3 on Sage upcoming.
Fouls on Sage Isaacs for third personal. Pearson Leslie at the line, shooting 2.
Leslie has been the main offensive production tonight for the Braves. 16 total points. It was 3 of 4 at the line before that last attempt. Second one comes up short. Isaacs hauls it in. Herrera, it's in her hands right now. Good if it goes. It's just offline.
And it's into the third quarter with your score.
Bonner Springs had the Chieftains on the ropes a couple of times, had the lead up to 9. But the 3 balls from Carlton and Mazlak keeping them in it right now. 36-42, trailing the Braves, heading into the fourth and final quarter here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Still anybody's ball game right now. A big game in the Frontier League between the Chieftains and the Braves here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. We saw the Braves offense finally snap out of it, wake up a bit in that third quarter. Three balls flying for Cassidy Samble. She had 11. And Kirsten Leslie kept her hot streak going. She has 7 in that third quarter. So those two tandem really doing damage in that third quarter, but the Chieftains still hanging tough here, find themselves within 6.
Yeah, unfortunately, they just turned the ball over again.
Love with it. Gotta have to get rid of it quick. She finds Buell, who drives in, and I believe she walked with it. And she did.
Yeah.
Official right there on top of it. Turnover number 4 of the game for Bonner Springs. Addie Schooler will check back in. Sage Isaacs will head out. In case you're just now joining us, the lead was up to 9 points there that third quarter as we were getting down to the final few minutes. And it was a big 3-ball from Lila Carlton and then another one from Emerson Maslak that has kept the Chieftains within striking distance here. And another big bucket here on this possession would cut it to a one-possession ball game. Schoeneck with it beyond the arc. Maslak able to penetrate off to Schoeneck and just falls off on the right side. Loose ball. Possession arrow in favor of Bonner.
Look at the Chieftains get on the floor for that ball. That's
possession arrow favor.
the coach has got to be extremely happy with that hustle.
You had Schooler and Schoeneck down there. Emerson Maslak in the area as well.
Oh, yeah. But, we've seen that all year long with this team. They're not afraid to get down on the floor and get dirty.
Beal bringing it across the timeline for the Chieftains. For the Braves, she's met by Maslak of the Chieftains. Again, I've not seen Nia Anderson back into this game.
Oh, boy, that
for Bonner Springs.
That was close to being a steal for Schoeneck.
Sambles had a hot hand from 3. Passes it off to Love near the top. Now to the right wing to Buell.
Good talk on the switch right there.
Chieftain defense all over it. Right now, Leslie with space. Blows by Schooler and lays it in.
Basket by Kirsten Leslie.
Yeah, you can't allow that. You got to get in front of her. Oh, no.
Another empty possession here for the Chieftains. Knocked loose. Here come the Braves back the other way with it. Leslie hits the screen. Carlton still right there. Now picks up her dribble. Finds the Sample. Aggressive defense. Might bite Herrera. But it comes up short on the front iron. And whistles. Both teams crashing on the boards. So we're going to have a foul here on Bonner Springs. It'll be on Love. Number 11 for her second.
Another rebound for Schoeneck there. And picked up a foul as well.
Rapid substitutions continuing here for Coach Loomis. Isaacs back in, Schooler back out. Schoeneck bringing it across the floor. I'm pretty sure she's played almost all the minutes of this game so far. Hasn't been out outside the timeouts and at halftime. Maslak on the drive in the lane. And a good finish off the glass with the right hand. She's got 16 on the night.
Emerson's doing the job tonight.
Her and Schoeneck, the only Chieftains in double figures with 16 and 10. Trying to tighten up on the defensive end here is the Chieftains. Got it to a 6-point ball game. Haven't been able to get much more after that, but that's going to help errant pass. Sample trying to go down underneath. Love, I believe is who she was looking for. Buell tried to save it. That's the turnover, 5th of the game on Bonner Springs.
Chieftains needed that stop.
This is a big pivotal possession here for Tonganoxie. Maslak with the pump fake. And again, we'll try to get around on Love. Swinging around. Shonik for 3. In the near corner, it's good.
That's a one-possession game. Timeout, Bonner Springs.
How about that?
Yeah.
For a Tonganoxie run. Back within 3 points. Been staring down the barrel between a 6 and a 9-point deficit for the majority of the second half. Now back within 3 points thanks to another 3-ball from Shonik, her second of the game. She's got 13, and we'll be back in 30 here on Tongi Sports Live.
First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again, why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com.
While we do have some time, folks, just want to remind everybody, if you haven't already, to go and follow and like us on Facebook at Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie. It's the best way to get direct contact from the Tonganoxie Sports Live crew to get live-to-the-minute updates on upcoming broadcasts in action, or any schedule changes for down the road. It's going to come in handy. We've seen the winter sports season, and then we're getting into spring sports. It's going to be handy to follow us there on Facebook at Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie and visit our website at varsitysportslive.com. 3-point contest here at the Braves Fieldhouse. A big Alyssa Shonik 3 before a timeout was forced by Bonner Springs, but now we'll have a whistle at this end. It will be on Shonik. Should be her second. Her third.
Yeah, that was a real ticky-tack foul right
Again, another reason I'm not the official scorekeeper of these games. Each team now with one team foul, so we get things ramped up back here in the fourth quarter. Under 5 minutes left. And a 3-point contest. Give is to Leslie. Space in the lane. Can't get it off the glass. Get to her own rebound. Isaacs just missed timing her jump. And Beal's 3 doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. It's poked loose, though. Isaacs, I think, took it away.
Yeah.
And a big sigh of relief there if you're on Coach Loomis.
Yeah. Oh, she pulled that pivot foot.
Turnover number 9 in the game for Tonganoxie. Herrera, second time she's been called on that.
Yeah, when she does that little fake, I think she lifts her foot off the ground.
Leslie on the drive, knocked loose again off her own knee. It is indeed. Both teams trading off turnovers here. It's the third we've seen on the last 3 possessions. They close in on the halfway mark of the fourth and final quarter. Game 1 of our doubleheader between Bonner Springs and Tonganoxie. Shonik poked away by Buell. That's now 4 straight possessions with the turnover, 2 for each team. Samble takes the screen from Love, gives off to Thompson. Now back to Buell. Near the left wing, trying to come back up top. Meeting her there, Shonik. Leslie, leading scorer in the game with 18, looking for 20, and she's going to get it, and a chance to cap off another 3-point play as Pearson Leslie has just taken things over here in this ball game. The Chieftains having a hard time finding an answer for her.
Yeah, Mariah just got beat on the dribble there by Kirsten Leslie.
Back to a 5-point game. Love gets checked out. Billings will check in for Bonner Springs. She's missed 3 of the last 4 from the line, but able to rattle that one in. And it caps off the 3-point play.
Yeah, we're back to a 2-possession game for the Chieftains. They've turned the ball over the last 3 times. You can't afford to have too many more empty possessions here. Need to get a good look at a shot.
Maslak will let it fly. That one just short. Isaacs contesting, and Maslak coming away with the rebound. It's knocked loose again. Here comes Leslie. Back the other way. One-on-one with Shonik. Goes in with the left hand and finishes.
That was a good job by Leslie there to
timeout taken by Bonner Springs.
To avoid Shonik and complete the play.
Another timeout on the floor. Braves surging here. Stretch that lead back up to 8 points. 49-41 over Tonganoxie. Minute timeout. We'll be back soon here on Tongi Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com. The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
I think
8-point contest here. Tongi trying to put a little run here together. Time is starting to become more and more of a factor in this one. 2 minutes and 55 seconds, and now the clock will start running here. We've seen the turnovers start to pile up here. 10 on the ball game now for Tonganoxie. They only had 4 in that first half. 3 far corner. Herrera is short, and long rebound tracked out by Sample. Herrera tried to poke it loose, but Sample still controls.
Yeah, Sample and Leslie have really been tough on the Chieftains tonight.
Leslie with 23, nice. And Sample with 14 on the drive in, and the finish for Thompson.
Now, Chieftains miscommunication there on defense. They gave up the easy basket. All right, they got a score here.
Largest lead of the night for Bonner at 10, 51-41. Approaching 2 minutes left. Big one here for Sage. Can't get it to go off the glass. Schooler with another offensive board.
Yep.
Shonik trying to capitalize, comes up just short. And the long rebound pulled in by Sample again. Lost it near the scores table though, so I'll give it back to Tonganoxie. And I think we're going to have a timeout here for Coach Loomis. He's going to try to draw something up here. He burns one of his full timeouts. Team down by 10, 1 minute, 47 seconds on the clock. Is there anything in specific or any specific ball player? Maybe you're trying to draw something up here to get the ball in their hands.
Well, you know, you only got, what is the time left?
It's about a minute or so, a little over.
Yeah, well, you're down by 10 with a minute to go. I mean, the only thing you can do is try and
minute 47.
Yeah, try and get a quick bucket and then foul and put the, you know, they've got 3 more fouls to give.
Yep.
And they got to get the Braves on the line, hope they miss.
Yep. 2 team fouls for Tonganoxie, 1 for Bonner. We'll have the conclusion on the other side here on Tongi Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
See what Coach Loomis drew up. Earned that timeout. Team down by 10. Clock now under a minute 45. Shonik with it. Takes the screen. Drives by defenders on the right side. Finishes. Offensive foul, though, as Buell had the feet set.
Yeah, that's a killer right there. That's Shonik's fourth.
Alyssa Shonik for fourth personal.
For what was potentially looking like could have been a chance for an and one play, the old-fashioned three-point play, but instead it's the fourth foul of the game picked up by Shonick, and here come the Chieftains now. We're going to have to start fouling.
Yeah, it's exactly what they do. Shonick's got to stay away from the fouls.
Fouls on Mariah Herrera, her second personal.
There's a second for Herrera. Shonick now has 4. Emerson Maslak has 3. Sage Isaacs has 3. And Addie Schooler only with 1.
Got to foul him. Oh, there you go.
Jumping it. Maslak coming back the other way. Well, the Bonner, they let contest. I was thinking, were they going to contest her? Or are they just going to let her score it and force her to make the layup? And now that stops the clock, 1:24.
The first personal.
A chance to score here with the clock stopped. That's exactly what you're looking to do if you're down in a deficit when you're starting to get to crunch time. 5th trip to the line tonight for the Chieftains. 3rd for Emerson Maslak as she can't knock down on the front end. Now 3 straight misses at the charity stripe for Tonganoxie. Another one on the way. A little strong. Schooler comes down with another rebound. Deflected around. Maslak for 3. It's good!
3-pointer by Emerson Maslak.
And a career night for Emerson Maslak. 19 points after that 3 ball. Her 4th from downtown on the night.
And they haven't rattled around. They've been nothing but net.
Back to a 7-point contest we go. 1:18. Chieftains only have one more foul to give before they put Bonner in the bonus to put them to the line and force them to knock down their shots. And so far on the night, as far as free throws go, 8 of 11 as a team is Bonner. You got to start hoping here if you're the Chieftains, they start getting a little bit of the yips. And coming up with some misses and giving you some opportunities to come down the other end, get a bucket, get it fast.
Yeah, I'd
try
say
to run.
If you don't get a steal on the inbounds here, you need to foul and put them on the line.
Sample inbound, full court pressure coming for Tonganoxie. She gets it in. Maslak near the corner. It's loose. And Chieftains. Shonick just a little bit long.
Well, that's exactly what they wanted right there.
I think Shonick just kind of picked it up and put it up and would have had a little bit of time to collect that extra half second or so, but oversails it. But a chance to do it here again on this inbound. 1:10. 10 to Leslie. Shonick trying to swipe it loose, and she has fouled out of the game.
Oh, man, you didn't want that, though. You wanted somebody else to take that foul.
Fouls on Alyssa Shonek, her 5th personal.
The night will come to an end for Alyssa Shonick. She exits with 13 points. And Lila Carlton will come in for her. That's the 5th team foul, so free throws the rest of the way. This remaining 1:08 of the ball game for Bonner Springs. Fourth trip on the night in the game for Kirsten Leslie, a 5'10 senior.
She's been one of the top performers tonight.
One of, if not the, I could potentially argue, 25 points on the night for Kirsten.
That's a lot.
Drive by Maslak. She's fouled. And the clock stopped at 1 minute exactly. And the Chieftains back down by 9. 2 huge free throws upcoming here for Emerson.
Her 1st personal. Emerson Maslak at the line, shooting 2.
Trying to shake it off at the line for Maslak. She's now missed. The Chieftains as a whole now. It's been 5 straight misses at the line, trying to knock that off here. Second one on the way, a little too strong. Schooler again. Another offensive board put up. Sage up with it, and it's short.
That was huge. I think Schooler's going to pick up the foul.
Foul going for that loose ball. Back to the other end we go for Bonner.
That was on Sage Isaacs.
That was on Sage.
Personal. Chastity Sample, the line.
Yeah, she says she was looking around and said, me? I think she thought it was on Schooler as well. I did.
Second trip tonight for Cassidy Sample. 2 for 2, now 3 for 3. Good folks, stick around for game 2 of our doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Braves here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. The boys varsity squad, they are going to have a Hall of Fame induction ceremony in between games, so it'll be a little bit longer break. So we'll probably be looking a little bit closer, about 20, 25 minutes in between these games before we get action back rolling.
Oh, no. She kicked it right off her snicker.
Exactly the last thing you needed there.
Yep.
For Tongi. Time starting to melt away, and this lead is growing and growing for Bonner Springs. They get it out of the triple team. This is Buell with it, getting by Schooler. Now picks up her dribbles, fouled by Maslak, shoving her out. The fourth of the game for Emerson. That burned off about 10 seconds of game clock.
Fouls on Emerson Maslak for fourth personal. Lincoln Buell on the line, shooting
So
2.
barring anything crazy happening here, it is looking like the Braves are going to hold on and win this one, but through the vast majority of the game, it really didn't start getting away until about closer to the third quarter. Tonganoxie came out, and I think like you and I were talking about during one of the timeouts, this is probably arguably one of the best, if not the best, most well-rounded game that the Lady Chieftains have put together so far this year.
Yeah, it's been a good complete game all the way around for the Lady Chieftains here.
Herrera will put up another three. Comes up short. Billings with the rebound underneath. It's going to be under 30 seconds now, or 30.8 seconds. A foul will be given to Carlton. And Chieftains not letting the Braves get away that easily in this contest here tonight.
Carlton, the first personal. Kirsten Leslie at the line, shooting 2.
This has been the first time in a couple weeks that Tongi has played a game here in the Frontier League, really ever since the Tongi Invitational Basketball Tournament, when they opened up in the first round against Wamego and then Blue Valley Southwest and then Holton. They had games that following week, Pleasant Ridge and Turner, and Blue Valley Southwest at home on Tuesday, and then last night against Heritage Christian.
Gotta like
Fouls on Sage Isaacs for fifth personal.
We have a moment we can take a look at what's coming up down the pipe here. We've got the game up there at the top. That's where we're at right now here at Bonner Springs. Next week, 2 broadcasts here on Tongi Sports Life. One at home, February 6th, a rematch from the first game of the year at home against Lewisburg, and then the game on Thursday. That's a makeup at Spring Hill High School that was supposed to happen earlier in the season, postponed due to the weather. That will be a simulcast. So with BJ Harris and the crew over at Spring Hill Sports Live, they will have that for you on Thursday. And then the day before Valentine's Day, back at home for another rematch with the Baldwin Bulldogs.
How many points does Leslie have now? She's got to be
26 now.
Yeah.
27. And now she will get checked out of the game, and that will do it. So final seconds ticking down here. Maslak kisses it off the glass. She's been having a great night as well.
Oh, she really has.
That last bucket will put her at 21 points. I believe a career high here at the varsity level.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Final score, Bonner Springs 59 and Tonganoxie 46. As we'll keep it here for a brief moment. The Brothers Market post-game show. You can check out their weekly ads and specials online, in store or online at shopbrothersmarket.com, where they treat you like family. All right, so they're saying approximately 15 minutes at the start for the boys varsity game, so maybe that Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be happening at halftime of that game, but breaking down this game here, partner, and we got to give it real quick before we get too carried away tonight. Our Kevin Gallagher American Family Insurance Player of the Game. Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving Tonganoxie families for over 25 years. For all your insurance needs, home, life, auto, and more, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is there to serve you every step of the way. Plenty to choose from on both teams here tonight, but I always turn this honor over to you. And who are you gonna give this honor to?
I don't think there's any doubt a career night for Emerson Maslak. He's got to be our player of the game.
A man of few words.
A man of few words.
A man of few words. 21 points, a career high for Emerson Maslak. Leading all scorers on the other end was Kirsten Leslie. 27 points on the night. Almost unheard of here at this level, at the girls varsity level. But she had a great performance as well. But Emerson Maslak will be crowned our Kevin Gallagher American Family Insurance Player of the Game. So we're looking at this game here as it just ended 59-46. It wasn't the final score. That was more indicative of what kind of happened there towards the end of the fourth quarter. The turnovers starting to pile up for Tonganoxie, and the hot hand on offense continued to keep going for Bonner Springs. And again, Jessie Samble had a great third quarter. She had 11 of her 14 points in that third quarter. Leslie, like we already mentioned, with 27 points. Those duo just wreaking havoc on the Chieftains. Made it really, really hard for Tonganoxie to try to come up with an answer for them. But this was a game that started out in the first quarter. We had 3 ties. Tongi took their first lead in the second quarter when it was 19-18. Bonner took it right back, and then the Braves led the rest of the way. But we saw it even in the third quarter where it looked like the Braves, they were going to finally start to pull it away. They got up by 9 a couple of times, but the Chieftains, when you needed a big bucket, they got big buckets. A big 3 from Lila Carlton, a big 3 from Emerson Maslak. That still kept them hanging around a little bit. Yeah. And this was without a doubt, to me, this was the best performance all around, offensively and defensively. As far as taking care of the basketball, that was even better for most of the night tonight. This is a great game for Coach Loomis' squad. Even though they end up losing by 13, it's still not a performance to hang your head about.
Oh, no, not at all. And I think Coach Loomis is going to be pleased with, for most of the aspects of this game, I think they, like we said, they played their most complete game of the year. So,
yeah, complete game of the year, no doubt about it. So we're going to step aside. We will be right back with our continuing coverage. Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Braves and the Chieftains coming up in just about 12 and a half minutes here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at MidwestCarpetCenter.com.
Welcome back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance. They believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how Kansas Insurance can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600 as we shift gears back into the S&S Body pregame show. They've been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work since 1972. Get your ride back in the game today and learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call and make your appointment today at 913-369-3193. It was a great game in the first game of our doubleheader. Chieftains just falling short 59-46. The Braves were able to pull away a little bit later there in the fourth quarter. Fouls starting to pile up. Alyssa Shawnick fouling out, and the Braves made their free throws the rest of the way. So the final score doesn't quite tell the whole story there, but a good one for the Lady Chieftains. But getting ready to start for game 2 of our doubleheader. This is actually a rematch of just a couple of weeks ago. These two teams met in the opening round of the Tonga Invitational Basketball Tournament back at Chieftain Arena, and it was a game coming in. Bonner, one of the higher seeds of that tournament, were facing one of the lower seeds at Tonganoxie, and the Chieftains partner gave these Braves just about all they wanted through about well over 3.5 quarters of that game.
Yeah, it was a good game. I'm hoping for the same thing tonight because they're giving up a little bit of size to Bonner Springs, so we'll see how it goes. But if they use the same game plan, it should be a competitive game again tonight.
One of the big key factors of that game back a couple of weeks ago is that the Bonner Braves, they came in a little bit, and you could tell they were a little bit I don't want to necessarily say cocky. They're a great team, but they underestimated the Chieftains a little bit.
Yeah.
And Tongan came out, punched them in the mouth a little bit. We're only down by 1 going into halftime, hung with them for most of the second half. The Braves got hot. Their offense started clicking in the third quarter. And if we remember, Kalen Stripe got benched in that second quarter, and he didn't come back until the third quarter. So that offense was lacking a little bit. He came in highly motivated in the second half, put the Braves on his back, was doing it from all. I mean, he's lethal from all over the court, from the mid-range to the long range, and he can get and soar above the rim and slam dunk it. He's just one of the nice treats we get to watch here on a yearly basis here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. And then it kind of got into the Braves were up big going into that fourth quarter. They got a little bit careless with the basketball. Chieftains started forcing turnovers, started making their shots, ended up only falling down by 6 points in that game. But now you come into this one, you come into their house, and you know if you're the Chieftains, the Braves, they're not going to be overlooking you this time. They're going to be ready to go.
They're going to be ready to go. And like you said, partner, that the really difference in that first game was when Kalen Strite came back onto the floor. He if he wasn't scoring the ball, he was making good assists and basically carried the Chieftains or the Braves to the win.
And that's why Kalen Strite is going to be our player spotlight tonight, brought to you by Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. And how the Chieftains are they going to come out and plan of attacking him, trying to shut him down? Because it's really, really hard to do it with just one guy. If you try to double team him most of the way, you're going to sacrifice maybe some open looks and some other shooters.
Oh yeah.
But you got to find a way, first and foremost, to come out and say, we're not going to let Kalen Strite beat us in this game. If the Braves want to beat us with everybody else in this game, fine. But first and foremost, got to find a way to shut down Kalen Strite, who we know he's going to get his. You're not going to take him completely out of the game. But if you can keep him around that 6 to 8 point range on the offensive production, that's a good key for Coach Jones' squad.
Yeah, no question about it. And I think I'll be interested to see how the Chieftains open up on defense. But if you remember in that last game, they played a pretty tough zone, which negated some of Bonner's offense, at least really tough in the first half. So we'll see how it goes. They're going to have to definitely find the shooters, which is, Kalen Strite. So if they are in a zone, you're going to have to get a hand in his face when he's at the line.
And for the Chieftains coming into this one, winners of 4 of their last 5. They're undefeated technically when you take out teams that knocked out 15 3-pointers in a game like Blue Valley Southwest did.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Back on Tuesday, a home loss, 77-38. They battled it out on the road last night at Heritage Christian Academy, a game that in the fourth quarter, the Chieftains had a double-digit lead. The Chargers went on a bit of a run, made things really close, and it really looked like they're towards the end, but the Chieftains were able to hold on 46-43. So they're coming in for Coach Jones after the past couple of weeks, and now we're even getting close to 3 weeks, playing their best stretch of basketball this entire season, and they know that what they were able to do, and they were capable of hanging around with this Bonner squad the first time they faced off. So you got to know their confidence.
Oh, yeah.
They got to be feeling really comfortable and coming in soaring really high confidence-wise with this rematch.
Yeah, no question about it. I think that did a lot to build this Chieftains' confidence in that last game against the Braves.
We're going to send it down to the PA announcer in just a few moments for our starting lineups tonight. These are going to be brought to you by Team Tongi. They've donated more than $190,000 to local Tonganoxie families. To learn how you can help make a difference and about upcoming Team Tongi events, check out their website at www.teamtongi.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Braves Fieldhouse on the campus of Bonner Springs High School for tonight's Hall of Fame night ceremony and tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting Tonganoxie Chieftains and your Bonner Springs Braves. Bonner Springs High School, in accordance with the Kansas State High School Activities Association, emphasizes the importance of good sportsmanship in tonight's game. And we ask for everyone's cooperation in maintaining a safe and respectful environment for all players, coaches, officials, and spectators. We'd also like to take this time to remind everyone that tonight's game is being live streamed so that anyone unable to attend can watch the game from any computer or smartphone. Simply go to bravesbroadcast.live. And now, for a quick reminder about the importance of sportsmanship for our student section, here is senior Zubair Zalitny.
In the Frontier League, we expect all in attendance to take pride in your team and represent your school and community with sportsmanship by respecting the calls of the officials, the efforts of the coaches and players, and focusing on your team as you cheer them to victory.
At this time, we ask that you now please rise and remove your hats as the Bonner Springs High School Pep Band plays our national anthem. Also, be sure to stick around for tonight's halftime ceremony involving the Hall of Fame inductees for this year, who are Nina Kimbrough Johnson and Randy Reed, who will honor them at halftime of tonight's game. And now, here are your starting lineups for tonight's game, starting with the visiting Tonganoxie Chieftains, led by head coach Phil Jones. At guard, a senior number 2, Zakiah Glover. At guard, a senior number 11, Alex Crowley. At forward, a junior number 13, Noah Carlton. At guard, a sophomore number 23, Lachlan McCrae. And at forward, a sophomore number 24, Owen Schmidt. And now, here is your starting lineup for your Bonner Springs Braves, led by head coach Dan Strite and assistants Josh Adams, Anthony Davis, and Jeffrey Evans. At guard, a 6'2 senior, number 1, Kaylin Strite. At guard, a 5'8 senior, number 2, Patrick Price. At forward, a 6'2 senior, number 4, Jermaine Wilson. At guard, a 6'2 sophomore, number 5, Jason Jones. And at forward, a 6'2 sophomore, number 15, Corey Roll.
Boy, if this game is anything like the first one, we are in for another close one here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Opening tip-off, Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight between the Chieftains and the Braves is brought to you by Lynch Real Estate. They're your hometown real estate company that will help you buy your first home all the way to your dream home. Visit Dan Lynch and his team today in Tonganoxie. We wait for the opening tip-off here, partner. I turn it back over to you. Our keys of the game brought to you by First Security Bank, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics. We've already mentioned that Coach Jones and this coaching staff and the players defensively got to find a way to slow down Kaylin Strite. What are some other things that the Chieftains are going to have to come out tonight if they're looking to make it winners of 5 of their last 6?
Well, again, you got to take care of the ball. You got to manage, keep the turnovers to a minimum, obviously, and you don't want to give up second chance points on giving up offensive rebounds to the Braves. You just can't afford to do that.
Braves get the opening tip. Our player spotlight, Kaylin Strite's in his hands right now. Was trying to go to Jones, knocked loose, taken in by Price.
And the Chieftains opened up in a man-to-man, which is kind of surprising.
Here's Strite knocking his first shot down of the game.
Kaylin Strite.
And he is the kind of ball player that once he sees one go down early, he can get hot and stay hot the rest of the game.
His first personal.
Our first foul of the game picked up Corey Rolfe on the other end for Bonner Springs. Like we mentioned in that first game, Kaylin Strite finishing with 16 points, shooting 50% from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point range. Already off to a great start here tonight from that perspective.
And it looks to me like the Braves are opening up in a zone, a 2-1-2 zone. You see, the best way to beat a zone is obviously outside shooting, but penetration. You need to get the ball inside if you can.
Long pass over to Glover in the lane to Carlton, and a kick out. Crowley can't answer on the other end, and a rebound snagged down by Strite. Quickly trying to go up the floor, gets it over McRae. That's Jones. Ooh. And a blocking foul on the other end. Crowley saying not having the feet set.
Fouls on Alex Crowley.
So we'll have our first free throws of the game coming up here for Jason Jones.
Another good example there, partner. The Chieftains are going to have to get back in transition because the Braves do like to get out and run.
And that was part of when the Braves started to go on the run and the comeback in the tournament game against Tongi.
Transition points, yeah. You're
yes.
right. Bonner picking up kind of three-quarter court. Chieftains get it across.
Crowley gets it in, lost it on the ground, and the Braves come away with it. This is Jones.
They got numbers. Well, they're going to pull it out.
Up here on the left to Wilson, back up top. Jones swatted away by Crowley. And they're going to call him, and he's going to pick up his second foul of the game. He came charging in from behind, taking that ball loose. We'll say he got too much contact with the hip.
Yeah. I don't know if it was the body or if he got his arm. Anyway, they called a foul.
Coach Jones not making a move to his bench yet. Just not a little over a minute and a half into this first quarter, and 2 fouls picked up for one of your big offensive key pieces and senior leaders in Alex Crowley. The big turnover here, that's Rolf that gets called on the carry.
You know, the Chieftains need to make this hurt. They don't want to get down big here early. That's going to be tough for them to come back.
That was such the big key in that last game, too, is that whenever Bonner started getting on a run, looked like they were going to start running them out of the gym. Just like we saw the Lady Chieftains in game 1, when they needed a big bucket, they were able to get it. Looking for one here, Lachlan McRae doesn't go, and a rebound snagged down by Rolf. Pushing the tempo, coming up the floor, kick out. The drive in, this is Jermaine Wilson off the glass. He gets his own rebound, and the Braves will look to reset on offense. Near corner, Price trying to cross up on Glover. Threads the needle somehow. Just tipped the cap there as Jermaine Wilson is able to finish, and it's a 7-0 run to start this one off. Already a much better start in this game for Bonner Springs, and like we had mentioned during the SS Body pregame show, if you're Tonga, you got to know coming in, you're not going to catch this Braves team off guard. They get them off guard a little bit down low as Owen Schmidt is able to finish down low on the nice feed inside.
Oh, wow.
Winner by Corey Rowe.
The pressure still pesking the Chieftains here, but they're able to get it across the timeline. Staring down the barrel of an 8-point deficit. Glover on the drive in for Braves in the area. Puts up a shot, doesn't go, but ends up getting down his own rebound. He'll bring it back up to the top, and the Chieftains will reset.
Yeah, it's good hustle by Zakai there. Nice pass.
Carlton put it on the ground once and is fouled by Wilson.
That's how you beat a zone.
Fouls on Jermaine Wilson. His first person.
The more you can get down low, penetrate inside, it's going to force the Braves, if you keep abusing that, to try to get them to make an adjustment and change something. You got to knock down the free throws when you have a chance, and Carlton comes up short on the first attempt.
Yeah, that's the other key. You cannot leave a bunch of points at the line tonight, because that's going to be deadly.
In the game that Tonganoxie lost by 6 points in the first game, 8 missed free throws.
Yep.
And already 2, but another strong rebound. Owen Schmidt, his putback no good.
Well, the Chieftains doing a good job on the offensive board so far.
Strike, NBA range. Airballs it. How many times have we ever seen Kalen Straight airball? We've been calling his basketball games for the better part of 3 seasons now. And that's the first time I had seen him knock that down. He was taking warm-up shots around the midcourt logo on the Bonner Spring Brave
and knocking them down.
Nothing but net.
Yeah.
Chieftains catch a break there. Need a bucket on this possession, but it's going to be waved off with the travel from Lachlan McRae driving and dragging that pivot foot.
Yeah. Got a timeout for Bonner.
Timeout taken by Bonner Springs.
Coach Stride wanted to take some time trying to get something drawn up here. His team out to a good start, 10-2 over the Chieftains.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Quickly coming out of the timeout, wasting no time, strikes. Shot in the lane, no good, gets his own rebound, keeps it alive. And that one doesn't go, and an offensive foul for Jermaine Wilson. He'll pick up his first of the game, second team foul Or Bonner, excuse me. It's actually going to be the third.
Fouls on Jermaine Wilson, his second personal.
As they wasted absolutely no time coming out of that timeout, getting in the hands of Strite. He forced the tempo up the floor. But the Braves are going to walk away with no points. Glover, late give, forced pass, it's taken away.
Yeah, that was ill-advised.
Another three
there
on the way, doesn't fall. And rebound tracked down in the far corner by number 11.
This is what we said they couldn't do, is give up them second chance
Extra
points.
pass, near corner, doesn't go. Schmidt had it. Lachlan McRae controls after it was knocked loose. Owen Schmidt, he's got it.
Three-pointer by Owen Schmidt.
He's got all 5 in the game so far for the Chieftains. Makes it a 10-5 ball game. Strite trying to go to work on Crowley. The kick in the near corner to Price, going to bring it back up top to Strite. Underneath, Ness. Up and up, under Glover. And it's good.
Yeah, that's a nice finish there. Use the rim for protection.
Jackson Nez coming off the bench. He had 15 points in the first matchup. And when this Bonner offense was struggling in that first half, he provided that spark off the bench and was a huge piece for them.
And they're getting
coming up in the victory.
See, they're not getting back in transition, but they got fortunate there.
Schmidt, drive in, controlled, clean, swat away by Jones, but Crowley's there to collect. Crowley with space, he'll fire. It's short, long rebound is tracked down by Crowley.
Yeah, I could tell that was off when he released it.
Goes in on 2 minutes in the first quarter. Schmidt in the far corner, fakes to give, was trying to go down low to Carlton, but Strite shutting that window down.
Yeah, you got to be careful passing over that zone.
Strite again, deflecting that one, using those long arms.
Yeah, we were talking about, I'd like to know what his wingspan is. He's really got long arms.
Got the long kind of arms that really even have to bend over to tie his shoes.
Yeah, he's blessed with a wingspan, that's for sure.
Carlton, a lot of Braves around him. A kick out. Glover will penetrate, but blocked. Third turnover of the game early here for the Chieftains. Clock stopped, 1 minute, 59 seconds. Right, give underneath, had it, lost it. Glover pokes it loose. So it was Devon Taylor, the center down low they were trying to go to. Up the floor go the Chieftains. Give and go between McRae and Schmidt, and count the bucket.
Basket and one by Owen Schmidt.
And have yourself a first quarter Owen Schmidt, 7 points. AKA all the points for the Chieftains so far.
Man, the development of Owen Schmidt has been phenomenal.
And he knocks down the free throw there. Doss with it up top, goes left on Byrne, gets by. Contact, offensive foul. And there's Noah Carlton. And talk about a guy has been so fun seeing the growth and the development.
Yep, he's done a great job.
Thrown in the deep end of the pool this year. First time starting at the varsity level. Was trying to find his footing through most of December, but since the new year has turned to 2024, Noah Carlton has really found himself and has found more confident in his game at the varsity level.
No question.
And another walk for Sakai Glover.
Yeah, got to cut down these turnovers. Going to stay in this game.
After a hot start for the Braves. Scoring the first 7 points unanswered. Now only down by 4. The Chieftains 12-8. Strite in on the drive and a kick out. Doss near corner 3 for the southpaw. It's good.
3-pointer by Kalen Doss.
Back to a 7-point game we go. Carlton penetrates on the zone over Taylor, and he finishes with the left hand.
You gotta love that.
And now in travel here for Bonner, their second turnover.
Now the Chieftains can really get cut into this thing.
Everything's right there in front of them right now.
Mm-hmm.
Goes down 30 seconds.
Nice
Good
pass.
feed. Carlton to McRae. Quickly down the floor. That's Nez.
A nice spin move there. Just tip your cap to that.
Back up to 5. Pulls in. 15 seconds of counting in the quarter. McRae guarded by Strite. He's going to give off to Glover. He's guarded by number 11. Gets a screen, drives in, kick out. Lachlan for 3. Doesn't go. Carlton tipped it out for Taylor. Good if it goes. It does not.
That is into the first quarter with your score. Bonner Springs
Chieftains
17,
cranking up the production in the second half of that first quarter. Has them within 5, 17-12 as we head to the second. Game 2 for a doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Braves here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
When it comes to rehabilitation, despite what you're told, you can choose where you want to go. Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie is independently owned, allowing them to work with all doctors and your insurance to ensure a smooth transition, especially from a knee or hip replacement. Choose from one of their highly qualified physical therapists for an individualized plan of care to achieve long-term health benefits. Contact Physical Therapy Solutions today and let them help you. Go to ptsolutionsks.com for more information.
Second quarter action getting started here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. We thank you for joining us tonight, making time out of your busy Friday nights, catching some Frontier League action between the Chieftains and the Braves. The first 7 unanswered were scored by the Braves in that first quarter. The Chieftains were able to turn it around, and for a point there, it was the first 8 points of the game were scored by Owen Schmidt. And now in the bucket there for Anthony Rowe, cuts it back to 1 possession. Short.
I'm going to call that on who?
Might get that on
Cater Albert.
We'll see, and they will.
That was on Cater Albert, his first person.
He and Nez were jockeying for position, trying to bring down that basketball. There's ball in, somehow keeping that from out of the baseline, and 11 drives in and finishes. Okay, we don't have a name in the roster for number 11, but another great ball movement down low, getting it to Carlton, who's got 4. Wow. A lot happening here. Another takeaway for Bonner, and another foul call. Zakai
Glover, his first personal.
Picking up the foul there. Don't want to give up an easy bucket in transition, but and it just shows the firepower of this Bonner team. Just when you think you're starting to get back and close that gap, they can go on a quick burst, especially with this guy. He doesn't knock it down there.
Good drive.
Shot. Chieftains not panicking. Still hanging around here. 3 ball in the way. Straight up bounce for number 11. Jason Byrne tracks it down. Takes it away from Ness and Wilson. Cater Albert keeping it alive. Carlton stooping down. Possession arrow in favor of the Braves. That's why Coach Jones is going to take a timeout here. Well, veteran move there.
Yeah, saves the
by Coach
possession.
Jones.
Yeah, for sure.
So 22-18 game right now. Just a quick 30-second timeout taken here. Let's just talk about what are we seeing out there on the floor for both these squads.
Well, I'll tell you, they're both bringing a lot of energy on both ends of the floor, and I got to be impressed with the way Tonganoxie is getting the ball in the paint. I mean, they're scoring inside.
And that's something that's really been opening up for them, especially here in the second quarter. The quick, fast ball movement, fitting it in the windows, and a good finish.
Yes, we will.
Is it going to be sound as well?
Yes.
No? Okay, thank you.
6 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. Jason Byrne will inbound his team down by 4.
Jason Burns giving them some quality minutes here for Coach Jones.
Another young man coming off the bench, seeing his minutes and the volume grow more and more as the season goes along. Aggressive defense. Can they make him capitalize? Lachlan McRae stopped at the elbow, finds Anthony Rowe. And a head fake back to Lachlan. Owen Schmidt straight away. Too strong off the back iron. And a rebound pulled down by Jackson Nez. There's Rolf, splits the double team and finishes with the left hand.
That's just a good move right there.
McRae with space. Off the glass, it's good.
Again, they're able to penetrate into that paint and finish with a bucket. That's encouraging.
This is almost becoming like more of a track meet. One team scores, the other one goes down, they score. And back and forth we go. This is Wilson. Takes the screen from Rolf. Up top to Kalen Strite, zipping it to Price.
Nobody picked him up. They didn't talk on the switch.
Straight away for Rolf. Doesn't go. And Crowley brings down the rebound. Anthony Rowe also in the area. As we're going to be under 5 minutes now in the game. In the first half, I should say. 24-20 contest. Chieftains trying to come back on the Braves. Tight defense from Nez. Low pass from Lachlan. And that's another turnover. 5th of the game for Tongi.
Yeah, they got to stop that. They want to stay in this thing.
You credit that defense to Nez. Was all over Lachlan McRae, right in his space. Now the drive in here. Can't finish with the offhand on the left side. Straight with the rebound from Rolf. Goes up strong.
Holy
somehow
cow.
Kissed it in. Who's got 8 early in this game? Not sure how he had the wherewithal and the acrobatics to just go up strong with that, spin it, and get it to fall off the glass, but it takes the lead to 6 for Bonner. That 3 short, and a bit of a mistake there for Price if he lets that one go. It's Braves basketball. Instead, he saves it. Anthony Rowe right there to collect, and back to a 4-point game.
Yeah, you never want to do that under your own basket.
Basket by Kalen Strite.
Rowe underneath, guarded by Strike. Kick out. Owen Schmidt, just short. Ness with it, pushing it up the floor, through the lane, going coast to coast, and he finishes with the left hand.
You got to stop the ball.
And somehow that young man comes off the bench for Bonner Springs. 6 points early in this one, extends that lead back up to 8 for Bonner over Tongi here. 3:26 left to go in the second quarter on Tongi Sports Live.
Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
And kind of a game of streaks and runs here so far between the Chieftains and the Braves. Tongi down by 8. Not the first time they've been down by this much in this game. Crowley guarded tight by number 11. Crowley's got to play a little bit careful here to close out this second quarter with already 2 fouls. And again, quick defense, almost trying to save it. That's Boston Wint. And he'll stay down here with the Chieftains as we'll have an inbound right near the Hall of Fame induction members. So we take a place during the halftime portion of tonight's broadcast here on Talking Sports Live. Hand off to Schmidt. Driving to kick out beyond on the left wing to Carlton. Brings it back up top. Poked away by number 11. Trying to save it. Runs it to the scorer's table. It'll still be Chieftain basketball.
Chieftains dodged a turnover there.
And that's a scorer's table, too. I mean, that has no give. That's built into the bleachers here. Yeah. On the home stands. You can see he's okay. This possession starting to drag along here for Tonganoxie.
They need to get a good look here. Better ball movement so far by the Chieftains, I think.
Moving it around, now trying to drive. Schmidt gets by Strite, swatted away. Losing the footing was 11 that collected it. He's able to get it off to Wint. And again, those long arms of Kalen Strite swatting it away from Owen Schmidt. Here he is with it, lost it. Wint able there to collect, gives it back to Strite. Crossed away, catch and shoot 3, doesn't go. Tipped up and around, offensive foul on Wentz and pushing the back, trying to get that rebound on the 3-ball miss.
Fouls on Boston Went. His first personal.
Noah Carlson had a good block out there.
We'll stay down here with the Chieftains. Clock stop, 1 minute, 59 seconds. Glover will inbound right in front of the student section here. Looking for an option and takes a skip pass into Owen Schmidt. Takes a screen from Carlton, gives to McRae. Here the right wing. Schmidt trying to call for it down low. Had maybe a matchup he liked down low with Boston Wint. Chieftains trying to get back to that quick ball movement that they were able to penetrate down low. Get those high percentage shots earlier in the game. Here's a 3 for Crowley. Doesn't fall down. A rebound pulled down by number 11. Crowley stacks it back on the other end, though. 4th turnover of the game for Bonner Springs. Goes down the final minute of the second quarter. Still down by 8. We've been stuck at 22-30 for quite some time.
Yeah, neither team able to score here.
Glover trying to drive around, finish with the left hand, just off the backboard. Strike, bringing it back the other way, looks to his left, dishes, 3-ball, doesn't go. A rebound pulled down by Crowley. A 3 missed by Jones, number 5. We're under a minute left to go until we hit the locker room. I want to see the Chiefs be a little bit more aggressive trying to drive it.
Yeah, like they were earlier. I mean, they were getting a lot of looks inside the paint.
Carlton
there you go.
Trying to go in on Strite with the left hand. Takes a bad bounce. Loose ball. Crowley strong and is fouled. Again, good things tend to happen when you try to push the envelope. Maybe some chippiness here. You know, everything's all good.
The second personal.
It's the second foul again picked up by Boston Wynn. We saw him maybe exchanging some words down low. There's Noah Carlton in the area, Alex Crowley, but him and Crowley, they want to at least clap some hands and say all good. Let's keep on going. As Crowley knocks down on the front end. .6 seconds. Trying to make it a 6-point ball game. Second one on the way. Rattles in and out for Alex. And a foul's going to be called on Owen Schmidt as he pushed Jones in the back, fighting for that rebound off the rim.
Fouls on Owen Schmidt, his first personal.
The Braves now can take all the remaining time of the second quarter, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Slowly bringing it up the floor. Kalen Strite now under 20 as he comes across the timeline. It's going to be guarded by Schmidt. Starting to inch in closer and closer, dribbling it out. Strite going to drive with the right hand, poked away by Glover, saves it, gets it out to number 11. Back to Strite, 3-ball. No good, hits the deck, no whistle. Glover will heave it. And over the backboard it goes. No cheerleaders harmed.
Bonner Springs 30, Tonganoxie 23.
And the free throw made by Alex Crowley makes it a 7-point game going into halftime. 30-23, Braves on top of the Chieftains. And we will break it down for you coming up in the White Birch Property Halftime Show after this break on your home of the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com. First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd. The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain Game Day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live and the White Birch Property Realty Executives Halftime Show. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house and to lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or give them a call today at 913-417-1007. One of the live reads I've read so many times over the 4 years that I stumble on it now. Apologize about that, ladies, but here we are. Again, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony happening here, so this halftime is going to be a little bit longer as action will get started in just about 12 minutes from now. But it's a 30-23 game. Bonner on top of Tongi. Where things sit right now at halftime. It was a little bit of a slow start for the Chieftains. It was the first 7 unanswered in the way of Bonner. Their largest lead of that first half was up to 8, but the Chieftains still were able to find a way to hang around a little bit, force some turnovers in the game too, but it was more importantly, it was their ball movement and able to penetrate down low in the lane on the offensive end. That's where we really saw them pick up steam.
Yeah, no question, and we saw them kind of get away from that a little bit in the latter part of the second quarter, but hopefully they'll come out and start attacking again.
Leading scorer for the Chieftains is Owen Schmidt with 8 he scored. He had the first 7 or 8 points all on himself. He came out motivated. Everybody else, Scott Glover with a bucket. Alex Crowley just 1 point, 1 for 2. And he went at the free throw line. 4 points each for Carlton, McRae, and Anthony Rowe. And as for Bonner Springs, leading all scorers of the game, Kalen Stripe with 10 points. And Rolf right behind him with 5. Jackson Nez is second, actually. He's got 6 in the game coming off the bench. He also had double figures off the bench in the first matchup. He's got 6 currently right here at halftime. Much better first half, at least from Bonner. And like we had mentioned, this was going to be a kind of game that they were going to remember what happened in that opening round matchup in the Tonga Invitational Basketball Tournament. And they were going to come out more prepared, more ready, weren't going to get caught sleeping or underestimating this Tonga basketball squad. I think that quick start proved that. And overall, I think we've seen them, when they get the rebound on the defensive end, they are coming back fast in transition. Give credit to the Chieftains. They've done a great job of getting back with them.
Nina Kimbrough Johnson, student athlete, businesswoman, humanitarian, and community activist.
How about the Chieftains getting back in transition tonight? So we've seen the Braves, when they get the ball, they like to force it up the floor. They've gotten behind them a couple of times, but overall, I think the Chieftains have done a great job with that.
Yeah, they have, and I apologize, folks. I was listening to the Hall of Fame induction. But, yeah, they've done a much better job getting back in transition, and they just need to keep up what they're doing, and hopefully they can overcome this 7-point deficit.
Yeah, I've got some work to do here in the second half, but still it's the kind of game that I think if early in the season, if we saw this Chieftain squad get up to the start that they did in this first half, things might have been able to go a little bit awry a little bit. They might have panicked, but able to keep their composure in their first half. So what are some things coming out in the second half? We can call them our second half keys of the game, brought to you by First Security Bank and Tonganoxie, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics. If you're Coach Jones and you're the Chieftains right now in the locker room at halftime, you're only down by 7. You're still feeling pretty good about yourself. Playing Bonner in their own house. A lot of people packing the gym here tonight. So what are some things you're looking to execute a little bit better on in that second half? We talked what they did pretty well in the first half. What do you think they need to do better in the second half?
Well, I thought they moved the ball really well in the first half, and they were able to get some open looks down in the paint. They really need to keep doing that if at all possible. Now, Bonner Springs came out in a 2-1-2 zone. But they've been able to penetrate that and beat the zone. So I'll be interested to see if Bonner stays in that. Tonganoxie was in the man-to-man the whole first half, which was different than what we saw in that first game. So we'll see if Coach Jones decides to stay with a man-to-man or if he goes to a zone. But that'll be interesting to see. They need to make sure and take care of the ball, and they've done a really good job in limiting Bonner to one shot. So, they've done a great job on the defensive boards, and they've done a great job on the offensive boards, getting second chance points for Tonga in that first half as well. So they need to keep doing that. And if they do, I think they could have a good outcome here.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself there. And that was our first half recap and breakdown tonight, brought to you by the Tonganoxie Public Library. That's so proud to support the community and helping provide exceptional community events for children and families through excellence, inclusion, persistence, and collaboration. You can learn more at their website at the Tonganoxie Library.org. We're going to step aside, and we'll be back with more after this on your home of the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are
Bots taking over the world? Yes.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
All right, so still just about 4.5 minutes so we get things started back up here in the second half on Tonganoxie Sports Live. And do just want to take this moment and remind everybody, if you haven't already, to go and like and follow us on Facebook at Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie. And you can check out our website at www.varsitysportslive.com. You go to the website up at the top, varsitysportslive.com. You can see all the upcoming broadcasts for all of our Varsity Sports Live channels right there on the homepage. You can go to your team's dedicated homepage as well. So for Tonganoxie, you can see all the broadcasts that week, the upcoming broadcasts to follow in the following weeks, and you can even go down and you can watch archive broadcasts from this past school season. So all the fall broadcasts that we did are all archived in there. All the basketball games we've done up to this point are in there. And again, you can check all that out and plenty more at varsitysportslive.com, and feel free to go to the contact tab and reach out to us at Varsity Sports Live and give us any kind of feedback you wish for us, you want us to hear, you want us to try to understand, you want us to try to listen to. Again, go to the website, varsitysportslive.com, and follow us on Facebook, Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie. We always post all the broadcast links the day of the games right there on Facebook, so it's easy for you to share with your family and friends, your loved ones. And we also make announcements about any broadcasting changes, whether it be weather delays, whether it be schedule changes. It doesn't matter. We always announce them first and foremost right there on Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie. And let's take a look at what's coming up as teams start to come out of the locker room. What's coming up next year on Tonganoxie Sports Live. So we're at there at the top, right here at Bonner Springs. We're going to be back at home coming up this Tuesday, February 6th, a home matchup in the Frontier League with the Lewisburg Wildcats. That was the game that started the season back on December 1st. The Chieftains were on the road for that matchup. This time the Wildcats coming inside at Chieftain Arena. And then Thursday, February 8th, that was a makeup game that was supposed to happen back in mid-January when we had all of the bad snow and the freezing temperatures. That got postponed to Thursday, February 8th, so that will be taking place. That will be a simulcast. That'll be the final simulcast we'll have here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. So you and I, we will not be at that game at Spring Hill High School, but the Spring Hill Sports Live crew will take great care of you guys. You can still watch that game here on Tonganoxie Sports Live and also on their channel at Spring Hill Sports Live. And then the day before Valentine's Day, February 13th, back at home with another rematch in the Frontier League with the Baldwin Bulldogs. And to give some other updates on wrestling, if you didn't tune into our wrestling duel last night against the Holton Wildcats and the Tonganoxie Chieftains, this upcoming Wednesday, February 7th, we're going to have coverage of the Boys Varsity Frontier League Tournament at Spring Hill High School. We'll be doing the semifinals and the finals of those matches. That's all the Frontier League schools be getting together at Spring Hill High School. I believe it starts at 3 o'clock. You can watch that on Spring Hill Sports Live. It will also be simulcast on the Tonganoxie Sports Live here and all of our other Frontier League channels. That's Baldwin Sports Live, Lewisburg, Paola, and Eudora Sports Live as well.
And just one further note on that. Those of you that would like to watch the entire tournament, it will be streaming live. We'll have 4 mats going. At least this is what BJ told me last Wednesday. But we'll have commentary when it gets down to the semifinals and finals.
Yes, that is the plan. And we also, as we just announced last night, regional wrestling, as Tonganoxie is one of the 4 hosting sites for the 4A East teams. That'll be taking place Saturday, February 17th at Chieftain Arena. We will also be there bringing you coverage of that. Probably the same thing. We'll kind of show some live streams of the matches as the days go along, but we will do commentary on the semifinal and the finals matchups as that. So we're going to take you through almost the entire postseason for varsity wrestling, as we'll have the league tournament coming up on Wednesday and then that regional tournament coming up Friday, February 17th, and all of that will be right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, as we are now winding down in the long-winded halftime portion here. It's a 7-point deficit for the Chieftains, 30-23. We talked about all the things that you'd like to see them start doing better here in the second half, and it starts first and foremost with trying to get those high percentage shots back up and going and penetrating that Bonner Springs defense.
Yeah, no question about it. They did a great job that first half. Let's hope they can keep it up.
The second half tip-off tonight is brought to you by Lynch Real Estate, your hometown real estate company that will buy your first home all the way to your dream home. Visit Dan Lynch and his team today in Tonganoxie. And you have been watching the White Birch Property Realty Executives halftime show. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007. Chieftains winners of 4 of their last 5 coming into this matchup. If they can pick a win up here, it'll be winners of 5 of their last 6. We saw the schedule coming up. They'll have Lewisburg up next in a game that they only lost by 2. They got behind deep early in the game, dominated in that second half, just came up 2 points short. And then on the road next Thursday, they get Spring Hill, who the Broncos having a little bit of a down year this year. The prime opportunity for the Chieftains. The good schedule in front of them, playing their best basketball of this season so far. Now got to hone in and try to come back in the second half, down by 7 to the Bonner Springs Braves as we get things started. There's Price, will pull up just from beyond the free throw line. It clanks short, and Crowley snags it down with both hands.
Yeah, and Bonner's staying in that man-to-man defense, so Coach must have been happy with what he saw in that first half.
If you always give Coach Jones the option, they love sending the players out there, going with the man-to-man defense. They like to be aggressive. There's the good feed inside, and Carlton shook loose of straight, and Lachlan McRae found him down underneath.
That's what they were doing in that second quarter.
And they started off in the third quarter just like that. Straight, bringing it in into Carlton. I believe they called it an offensive foul. They did.
That's the second one.
Well,
or did they?
Well, now they're going to talk. No, and they do confirm. First personal foul of the game for Kalen Straight.
I believe that's the second charge that Noah Carlton's picked up.
And you would be correct. Chieftains feeling the momentum, start to swing over to their side, looking to capitalize, and couldn't fit in that window for Zakiah Glover. Is looking for Owen Schmidt.
Yeah, that window was a little too tight.
Here come the Braves, losing a handle of it. And now Tongi back the other way. That's the 5th turnover of the game for Bonner. Extra pass. Schmidt right there guarding him, Jermaine Wilson. Glover back out, almost in the stands. Schmidt saves. Lachlan McRae fires. Doesn't hit for three, but a rebound by Carlton.
Look at, man, Noah's doing it all tonight. He's been strong on that offensive board.
And Crowley might have had it poked away from behind or just lost a handle of it. 7th turnover now. Lob play, and he lays it in. From Strite to Jones.
Assist by Strite.
Another loose ball. Braves coming back the other way. Jones over at McRae. Can't finish, but will go to the line.
That was quite a circus shot that Alex Crowley tried to take there, but came up short.
That's just kind of the epitome of what this game has been like so far. The Chieftains kind of have momentum for a little bit, and the Braves go on a quick run and a quick spurt.
Kind of keeping them at arm's length.
Mm-hmm. The Chieftains were able to bring it within 3 points. It was 16-19 in the earlier parts of that second quarter. And they would be down by 4 or 6 or more the rest of the way. And now back down by 9. Another one almost thrown away, but Glover able to recover.
Glover got stripped. Strike.
Up and under, circus shot doesn't go. Carlton gets dragged down. Jump ball is called. It'll be Chieftain basketball. So he was fighting hard with Rolf for possession.
Another good job by Noah Carlton there on the defensive board.
Coach Jones gives him a high five on his way back. Glover had his pocket picked again. This is Price. Lost it. Glover just takes it right back. Carlton up over Strite. Swatted away again. Second block that Strite has had on Carlton in this game.
Yep. Yeah, if you're Noah, you got to keep going right at him.
Out to Price, head fake, gets around Crowley, pokes away from behind. It's a little bit of a sloppier third quarter to start for both teams, trading away turnovers. Glover finds Carlton, guarded by Strite, to kick out. Lachlan McRae short on the 3 ball. Schmidt can't get the rebound, a good box out by Rolf.
Nice pass.
Can't.
Strite missed that.
Chieftains with numbers, trailing behind is Strite. Now he starts to catch up. Schmidt takes a couple bounces, but doesn't fall.
That was a nice move. Too bad it didn't go.
And a travel call on Rolf, trying to split the defense of McRae and Glover. Glover got a hand in there, kind of threw off his timing. Just enough to get the travel call. That's the 8th turnover now for Bonner Springs.
Chieftains need to take advantage of these turnovers by the Braves. A little more efficient on offense.
Schmidt thought about taking a 3. Strite with a good closeout, getting a hand in his face. Carlton had the ball slip through his hands. McRae saving it right before it goes over the timeline for an over and back. Jason Byrne into the game for the Chieftains. Finds Crowley. Gets by his defender to kick out to Schmidt. He splits defenders. Lost it on the way in. Ball still loose. And Jermaine Wilson saves it. Gets it into Kalen Strite. Here he comes. Blows by Crowley. Poked away from behind again. Alex Crowley, a magician at that. But they can't take advantage of it.
A little too helter-skelter there. Out of control.
Both teams now with 9 turnovers in this game.
It's a lot. We've still got about a quarter and a half to go.
Jones from Strite drives baseline. Did he step on the baseline?
No, I think he called the foul on the floor. I don't think it's going to be a shooting foul.
It is not. On the floor for Crowley. That'll be his 3rd of the game. As Anthony Rowe will check back in for the Chieftains. Owen Schmidt will head out for a breather.
He's earned a breather.
You see Crowley exhausted out there on the floor. He has been shadowing Kalen Strite for the majority of this game, running along with him. Getting his exercise in tonight, getting his cardio work in. Drive in, Ness guarded by McRae. Gives to David Donnell. So he goes up with it and finishes.
Basket by Chris Donnell.
Double-digit lead now for the Braves.
Three on the way, no good from Crowley, and this is a pattern that the Chieftains have found themselves in a couple times this year, falling in love with the low percentage shots.
Yep.
McRae gives to Crowley cutting. They'll get Jones with the foul on the reach in, trying to swat that ball away. He'll pick up his first of the game. And Sakai Glover will come back off the bench, as well as Cater Albert. They'll come in for Alex Crowley and Lachlan McRae. I'll tell you, Alex, we talked about him missing the past couple of games. He came back for the first time off injury last Friday at Turner. But I tell you, that young man looks exhausted out there as he comes to the bench. Shot attempt short from Jason Byrne. And the Braves able to control back the other way.
Again, taking that.
Wow.
Nice.
Wilson and Strite. A little bit of give and go there as Wilson wide open underneath the bucket. Stretches the lead to 13 for Bonner Springs. The Chieftains not able to shift it back in gear here in the third quarter. Got to do something. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. A full timeout taken by Coach Jones and the Chieftains.
First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again, why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Braves have outscored the Chieftains 8-2 so far here in this third quarter. Extends their lead up to 13, 38-25. Closing in on 2 minutes left to go here in the third. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan.
Now the Chieftains, I'm sure that's what Coach Jones was talking to them about is, well, they just threw the ball away.
Turnover number 10, Strite tried to flush it down with the right hand, but it's fouled by Byrne. We'll go to the line for a pair.
Yeah, I think Coach Jones was talking to him about getting it inside instead of falling in love with that three shot.
Caleb Strite at the line, shooting 2.
A little behind the back motion for Strite. Knocks down the first attempt. And it was the third quarter in the first matchup where the Braves came out dominant to start things off. A Strite now up to 12 points on the night. The Chieftains were able to get together, were able to make a rally, make things interesting as we got closer to the fourth, but the Braves never held a 15-point lead in that first matchup in Chieftain Arena at the Tongi Invitational Basketball Tournament.
Well, through the Chieftains, you can't afford any more empty possessions. You're going to have to find a way to get the ball on the basket.
McRae guarded by Nez, finds Owen Schmidt, guarded by Strite.
Yeah, I believe Bonner's picked up this aggressive man-to-man.
Carlton on the drive. Foot was on the baseline. We'll say he was shoved by Jermaine Wilson, trying to hold his ground on the drive. It's his third personal foul, the third team foul of the quarter. Both teams tied with 3 team fouls as Devon Taylor will check back in for the Braves. Close out this 1:35 remaining. Glover on the inbounds, looking for somebody. He's going to lob it up to Carlton. It's going to be guarded by Taylor. He'll give it right back to Glover off the inbounds. Schmidt thought about pulling the trigger. Now to Carlton. Glover calling for it, not going his way. This is where the Braves have been forcing the Chieftains. Now a drive here from McRae, just short on the attempt.
Yeah, you got to finish those.
Great hands for Crowley. Keeps it alive, drives baseline. Great hesitation. Thought he was going to sling it to the near corner. Kind of caught Taylor napping underneath, and he puts it up for 2. And now we got a whistle coming back the other way.
What'd they call?
A mishandle on the inbounds, it would look like. Either stepping over the baseline or a foot on the baseline. Not sure, but it keeps it down here with the Chieftains.
Well, they need to take advantage of this for sure.
That last one ended a 10-0 run for Bonner Springs. Straight, no look. Jackson Ness near corner 3, bounces up short, and a rebound pulled in by Noah Carlton. Now 40 seconds of counting. Up top, Glover gives to Carlton, down low on strike. Can he go into him? That time he does, a little bit too strong off the glass. Back the other way, Jones, Euro step, Glover hand fighting, no whistle called. Here come the Chieftains back the other way now.
They're letting them play.
15 and counting. McRae guarded by Nez. He's going to come back up near the timeline in the half court. Dribbling on the right side, stops, and the kick out. Glover will drive, and late dish, but he was fouled before he could get rid of it.
Fouls on Jason Jones, his second personal.
Second foul of the game with Jason Jones. 4.1 seconds for the Chieftains to work with, down by 13. Can they get a big bucket here to close out strong here in the third? Gator Albert deflected on the inbounds by Kalen. And we'll retry it.
That's those long arms, I'm telling you. He's got a wingspan on him.
Our officials talking over at the scorer's table. Now we get everything set. Time coming off the clock, 3.7 now. McRae shoots. It's good to close things out in the third.
That's the way you want to end the third period.
In a third quarter, that was all Bonner Springs. The Chieftains do a great job of closing and outscoring the last 5. Down now by 10, 40-30. We head to the fourth and final quarter of Frontier League action here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are
Bots taking over the world? Yes.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Chieftains able to close out that third quarter strong, scoring the last 5. So now have the deficit down to 10. That one rattles in for Kalen Strike, so back to a 12-point game.
That's just a nice move right there by Strike.
He's got 14 on the night. Down pass behind Gator Albert trying to save it, but over and back it goes. The pass was not deflected. That's what the Chieftains can not afford to do here in the fourth. Just turning it over. We'll see Multiple substitutions in for the Chieftains. They'll have Jason Byrne, Anthony Rowe, Owen Schmidt, Zakiah Glover, and Alex Crowley, the 5 out there for him. Driving the baseline, that's Nez, and might have been fouled. The extension on the arm for Zakiah Glover picks up his second.
The second personal.
Coach Dan Stride of Bonner Springs also making substitutions here. His son Kalen on the inbound gets it into Nez. Gives it right back to him. Down
nice
low.
pass.
Had space. Good block by Owen Schmidt. Going
Yes,
up
it
strong
was.
though and finishing his roll.
Basket by Corey Roll.
He's got 7.
That was a good block by Owen Schmidt there.
Glover finds it to
Nice.
Schmidt. Through a tight window. Defender trailing right behind him. First points for Owen since the first quarter. He's got 10 on the night now.
Oh, wow. That was a bullet pass by Kalen Strike there. You have to try and catch that in self-defense.
Jason Byrne. The second personal.
We've seen that arm. Obviously the quarterback on the football team, and he can zip it. He's got some strength, and just overall, as long as we've been doing this here at Tonganoxie Sports Line, one of the best just overall athletes we've gotten the treat to watch.
Yeah.
That hasn't suited up in a Tonganoxie uniform. As Ness goes 2 for 2 at the line on that trip. He's got 8 off the bench tonight for Coach Straight. Glover, head fake, goes left, and a kick out to Crowley. Now gives to Anthony Rowe. Byrne drives baseline, back to Crowley. He'll fire a 3, and no good. Gets his own rebound.
That's why you follow your shot.
Good Euro step, extra pass to Crowley, but it still doesn't fall. That's Price, number 2, that hit the deck pretty hard for Bonner. He's still a little slow to get up, but quickly up the floor it goes to Nez, now in double figures for the second time against the Chieftains this season.
Oh.
Basket by Alex Crowley.
But Alex with 3 points on the night. Full timeout taken by the Chieftains. Coach Jones trying to regroup here. 48-34. Down to the Braves. Just under 6 minutes remaining in regulation here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right. The first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Coming out of timeout taken by Tonganoxie, down by 14. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the ballgame. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Nez on the drive, steps behind Carlton, doesn't go. Rolfe gets the rebound, then goes up strong and finishes for 9 points.
Basket by Zakiah Glover.
Nice drive by Zakiah there. Good finish.
A much needed one here for the Chieftains, and Schmidt tagged with the foul, colliding in the air with Kalen Straight, going for that basketball.
Fouls on Owen Schmidt, his second personal.
Second one of the game on Owen. You see the players are pointing up at the scoreboard about.
I think they're talking trash.
Well, traditionally, you would see the Bonner players pointing to the scoreboard and saying, look at it.
Yeah.
But Tongi being the trailing team, I'm not too sure what they were. And it looked like they were looking over at the bench at Coach Jones, too. I'm not sure. But they get to stop here on defense. 50-50 ball. And Glover trying to save it, but can't do it. He on the effort, though, as that pass was deflected right at the 50-50 point for Price, number 2 of Bonner. And some slight pressure here from the Chieftains off a sneaker. That'll halt play for the time being, 5:01. In the hands of Price right now, gets by Glover. And off to Wint, feeling the double team, straight in the lane, somehow threads the nail. His court vision is something else as he finds Price underneath, and Coach Jones just.
You got to tip your hat to that.
Yeah, I mean, really looks a little frustrated there, but I'm not sure. I mean, if you're straight, you just got to fit that ball in right at the right time and before the window closes, and he did.
That was perfect.
Price finishing underneath.
Fouls on Corey Rolfe, the second personal. Zakiah Glover at the line, shooting 2.
Our trip to the line for Zakiah Glover as he knocks down on the front end. And the Chieftains dropped the game at home against Blue Valley Southwest on Tuesday. They went on the road last night at Heritage Christian, 46-43. And trying to battle back in this one here tonight, missing the back end.
Fouls on Zakiah Glover, his third personal.
Up top, this is Rolfe, comes to the right wing. Kalen Strike going to work on Crowley, going to drive with the left hand, kick out Rolfe. Open 3 for the southpaw, doesn't go. And Crowley tracks down the long rebound, waits for his teammates to get up. Now he's going to push the tempo across the timeline. Stop, puts up a 3, doesn't go. And a rebound underneath. 2 Bonner Braves in the area was Rolfe and Price. This is Price with it now. Somehow finds Strife driving the baseline and lays it in with the right hand. And they make it just look so effortless out there.
Fouls on Patrick Price, his first personal.
Showing the handles off Glover. Double team closed in. Wentz and Rolfe in the area. Finds Crowley. Knocked out of his hands by Rolfe. Yeah, there's definitely some.
Yeah, there's some chippiness going on.
A little bit. You see Rolfe and Crowley kind of changing some words. Yep. Down low. Schmidt over straight. Another block. That's like the third or fourth of the game for Kalen, but it goes off his foot. And out of bounds. He'll stay down here with the Chieftains. 3:35 mark of the fourth quarter. So the Braves have got it to a double-digit lead. They really have never looked back. The Chieftains got it back 30-40 to end things in the third quarter. Awkward shot put up by Owen Schmidt in there, and he gets it to go. Another hard hit to the floor, but what's new?
What's new?
What's new for him?
Owen Schmidt at the line, shooting 1.
It's just becoming second nature for him to take those hard licks and just keep on going. Trying to cap off the three-point play, rattles, and it doesn't go.
Yeah, I'll date myself here because the old Timex commercial, the Timex watch commercials, you say it was tough enough to take a licking and keep on ticking.
They would have completed that alley-oop with the one-hand finish. I might have just
it.
signed off. That would have been absolutely incredible. Sports Center top 10 worthy there. Schmidt fires a three. Chieftains in desperate need of some points here, and that's been the story here in the second half. This Braves defense has come out and has limited them from inside and has forced them to chuck up those low percentage shots.
Yeah, not only that, but the other thing that I've noticed is Bonner has come out and shut down the offensive rebounds that the Chieftains were able to get in that first half. They've been much more aggressive on the defensive boards.
And the offense has woken up. The ball movement has been crisp, to say the least, for Bonner Springs. This is more of the matchup that they were expecting, more of the outcome, I should also say, when they met the first time in the Tongi basketball tournament a couple weeks ago.
Who ended up winning that? Do you remember?
I believe Metro Academy ended up winning it for the boys.
Right. It was a big upset.
And I think St. James Academy ended up winning on the girls' side of the bracket. Schmidt trying to go up, doesn't fall over Wilson. And stepping on the baseline, I'll stay down here with Tonganoxie. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in the game. Jason Byrne checks in for Tonganoxie, and Morrison, number 11, will check in for Bonner.
I've been impressed with how hard Noah Carlton's played tonight. Man, he's hustled and gotten rebounds and made shots. He's kind of done it all.
He's been trying to do everything that he can to help this ball club out. And he's had a tough assignment down low on the offensive end when you have Kalen Stripe backing down and trying to make a move and go over him. It's really, really difficult to do. He's given up a couple of inches to Kalen anyways, but the long wingspan, like we had already mentioned, makes it really, really difficult. But nonetheless, Carlton, 6 points on the night. Really knocks down the front end of the free throws there, brings it back to a 14-point contest. We'll be coming down the final stretch of the basketball season coming up here. As the steal and the takeaway. Schmidt able to finish, so don't look now. But the Chieftains still fighting hard there, having it back within 12 as we're now under 2 minutes left to go in the game. Now the Braves might be in favor of trying to run some clock. Both teams with 14 fouls, too. And almost coming away. That would have been like the fourth or fifth time that Crowley has just poked his hand behind the defender and knocking that ball loose. But instead, it stays down here, ricocheting off of Carlton as he tried to corral it. Straight on the inbounds, lobbing it across the timeline and poking it away. Lachlan McRae finishes, and we got a 10-point ball game and a 30-second timeout by Tonganoxie. Kalen Stripe visibly frustrated in front of the scorer's table. Can't repeat what he said. We get banned, but 54-44. Chieftains trying to close out this game strong here, back within 10 points.
Yeah, it's just good hustle. Not giving up. You got to love it.
The staple of this team, and just the both Tonganoxie basketball teams. That's been their staple of what they've been doing for so long now. But now here, if you're the Chieftains, we're starting to talk about getting close to a 20-point lead, approaching 2 minutes. Things might start looking like it might be over, but all of a sudden now,
Chieftains go on a little run. Get it back to 10.
And now the question is, can the Braves find a way that maybe if they were starting to throttle down and say, we got this one in the bag, boys, let's go. Yeah. Now can they find a way to shift back in gears because they keep playing the way they've been playing right now? Next thing you know.
Yeah, I'd keep it in that man's hands right there.
Chieftains made it close at the fourth quarter of the first matchup. Doing the same thing here. Again, no shot clock in high school, so they can just kind of keep dribbling this out. Here the Chieftains. Now the question is, when do you start to foul? And they try to get the takeaway, but the whistle. And Schmidt and Byrne both had a dual effort of taking that ball away from Kalen Stripe. They'll call it on Schmidt for his third of the game, third personal. And that is the 15th foul on the Chieftains with 1:15 left to go in the game. Kalen Straight heads to the free throw line with the Braves in the bonus.
Yeah, that's the one guy you don't want at the free throw line. He's money.
Now 17 points on the night. Takes a moment. Second one is on the way off the back iron. And Schmidt comes away with the rebound. McRae with the head of steam in the lane, cuts and fouled. So now the Chieftains.
That's what you got to do. But you got to knock these down.
His first personal.
They could get it under double digits if he could hit both of these.
Big one's on the way from Lachlan McRae. Takes a moment. First one. Gets it to go. Back to a 10-point contest. Both teams in the bonus the rest of this game.
Yep. This minute to play might take a long time.
I always like to say about basketball, the final minute can take 15. 2 for 2 on that trip. And to a 9-point game we go. Chieftains got it under 10. And Chieftains almost getting it loose. That was Jones that had control of it, able to get it back to Straight. Now the Price Straight calling back for it. Morrison is open, and I think a timeout was taken by Coach Straight. And it was. Still a 9-point contest. Chieftains fighting hard. Closing out 52.6 seconds left in the ball game here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Inbounds in from Kalen Straight, an immediate foul on Jones. The Chieftains sending somebody else outside of Kalen Straight to the free throw line here. It'll be Jason Jones, a 6'2" sophomore guard.
Jason Jones in the line, shooting 2.
If you're the Chieftain, you're hoping for a string of missed free throws coming up, and that's a good start.
Yep. But you got to block out here. You can't give up a offensive rebound.
Second one on the way from Jones. Knocks that one down. McRae with a little sense of urgency. Swatted away again by Stride. He's had a handful.
Yeah.
Stops the clock, 43 seconds.
And he can get off the floor too, along with that long wingspan.
Into the near corner, Byrne will let it fly, but it's left short. Rebound pulled in by Bonner, but thrown away as it goes to Lachlan McRae. Schmidt has it, drives in, contact.
Oh, man.
And 2 more coming for Owen Schmidt at the line.
Yeah. Too bad that didn't go down for him.
Fouls on Jason Jones, his 3rd personal.
If he can knock both of these down, they can get it down to 8 points.
33.9 seconds. First one falls off. Felt like it was up there for an eternity. Chieftains right there, quickly getting the foul. Not a whole lot of time ticking off the clock, 33 seconds.
Fouls on Jason Byrne.
Owen Schmidt, the leading scorer tonight for the Chieftains with 13 points.
Who is?
Patrick Price.
Owen Schmidt.
Shooting 2.
Patrick Price, 5'8" senior, to the line for the Braves as he knocks in the first attempt, back up to a 10-point game. Next time that we're going to be coming up live here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, it'll be this Tuesday. We'll be back at home as Price knocks down both free throws. He has 6. We'll be back at home for Frontier League basketball matchup between the Chieftains and the Wildcats from Lewisburg. That 3 doesn't go for Schmidt. Price brings in the rebound, and
they're going to call him off.
Yep. So that will do it. Braves took the first matchup by 6. They'll take this one here tonight by 11. 58-47 is going to be the final score. And the Braves led from the start to finish. Chieftains came close a couple of times, within 3, but never could get over the hump. And this game comes to an end tonight. Chieftains, again, we're starting to make a rally there in the fourth quarter, made things a little bit interesting. Got it back to within a 10-point contest, but when you're down by that much and you're sending some great free throw shooters to the line like Kalen Strait and Patrick Price, it's really, really hard to try and surmount the comeback. So the Chieftains drop the game here tonight. They get back into Frontier League action for the first time in a couple weeks, and they'll be coming back at home. They'll have the chance to kind of regroup here. It's been a busy week for them, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. They'll have the weekend to recover, as well as Monday. They'll be back at it at home against the Lewisburg Wildcats.
Dan Strait has become the winningest coach in Bonner Springs basketball history with 152 victories in 17 years of coaching. Please give this Coach Strait a round of applause.
So you're just hearing it there, that win tonight. The 58-47 win over the Chieftains. 152nd all-time career win here over a 17-year career for Coach Dan Strait. It's almost kind of hard to believe at 152 wins. That's the all-time. That's the all-time record in wins.
Yep.
That's crazy and well-deserved, highly touted head coach and Dan Strait. Let's talk about this game just a little bit more, and we'll give you some time to think about our Kevin Gallagher American Family Insurance player of the game, as Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving Tonganoxie for over 25 years. For all your insurance needs, home, life, auto, and more, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is there to serve you every step of the way. It was another game coming into tonight for the Chieftains. They knew that they were going to be up against it. Bonner, it's no secret that they had the better roster, a little bit of the better talent. They got caught off guard in the first matchup, but the Braves came out right out of the gate tonight. They were not underestimating the Chieftains, and they let them know that right away.
Yeah, they went on a 7-0 run to start the game, and my hat's off to the Chieftains. Though I'm telling you what, they played hard the whole game. They never gave up, but that's a sign of a Coach Jones team. They just play with grit and they never give up. You got to be happy about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Have to be happy about it there. And if we're going to give it the Kevin Gallagher American Family Insurance player of the game.
If you're okay with it, partner, I'd like to give dual players of the game. I'd say Owen Smith, of course, he's the leading scorer, but my hat's off to Noah Crowley by the way he played.
Noah Carlton?
What did I say?
Noah Crowley.
Noah Crowley. My apologies to everyone. But, yeah, Noah Carlton, he did a lot of – he was on Kalen Strait a lot tonight. And he did a lot of good work on the glass and was keeping Bonner to one shot. So I'd like to recognize both those young men tonight.
Yeah, both of them had great games tonight, just coming up a little bit short against Bonner Springs. That's going to do it here for us tonight. The Braves sweeping a doubleheader tonight against Tonganoxie. The boys varsity 58-47, and then the girls varsity, how about this, 59-46. Almost identical final scores. Just off by 1 respectively.
Yeah.
For both squads. So that's going to do it for us here tonight. Again, just one final look at what we have coming up here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We're back Tuesday, February 6th at home against Lewisburg, and then Thursday, February 8th, that'll be a simulcast with the Spring Hill Sports Live crew as the Chieftains take on the Broncos at Spring Hill. You can watch that game here on Tonganoxie Sports Live and over on Spring Hill Sports Live, and then February 13th back at home against the Baldwin Bulldogs as we get full running back into Frontier League action. So that's going to do it for us here on Tonganoxie Sports Live alongside Dennis Drennan. I'm Dylan Funk saying thank you for joining us live from the Braves Fieldhouse at Bonner Springs High School. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you next time here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home of the Tonganoxie Chieftains.